The dagger is for you to destroy. Only a couple people need it.
Does anyone know, Skyfall, do you know of a pally buff that triggers DA?
A pally buff that triggers DA. No, but you get the AA ability later on. That no, actually, yeah, that can no. Wait, you don't.
I have Bestow. I just got Bestow and I have DA, but there's been a couple raids. It happened last time in a raid where I just had DA on me all of a sudden, and I couldn't.
There's your personal tribute.
Yeah, the personal tribute. If you had that second life or second chance.
Let me check. I don't think I have that.
If you do, get rid of it.
Holy shit, I do. I'm getting rid of it.
Get rid of that. It's fantastic in a sense, but it's really shitty for a tank because if you get below 20%, you lose aggro. That's bad.
Horrible. It screwed me up big time. Thank you so much.
Problem is, you got to go to your tribute master to get rid of it.
Oh, I have.
Or summon one.
Yeah, I can summon one. So if anybody needs tribute guy, I'm getting ready to summon one over here.
So can we do this with 4 clerks?
That would certainly be interesting.
Well, we've got 6 in the raid right now. Let's try and do what we can to keep all 6 in the DZ.
I'm not taking it on.
2 are not in the zone. That's why I'm saying.
Well, we can always make changes. Once we get the groups organized, we'll be able to make those calls.
Skyfall, I sent Cruel and DZ.
He's just in a raid for piggies.
Oh, okay. Got it. Sorry.
I'm not about to try to be 3-boxing this shit. Especially on a tune that I don't have set up.
It's gonna ask for Luna Dream. I'm kidding.
Sorry, that's the computer I logged him in on.
So I know a lot have had the opportunity to see the very start of this event. And that's a beautiful thing. We're going to hopefully get a little bit further than that this round. Basically, this event is broken up into, I'm going to say, 2 sections. The first section is the many, and the second section is the one. As for the many, we've got Fright, Dread, and Terror, and the friends that come along with them. Fortunately, unfortunately, the fortunate part is none of them summon at 100%. And we can, the unfortunate part is if they hit you, you dead, because they have really high hits. The ads on the each of the temples, which should be about 10 of them or so, maybe a little less. But there's around that many. They don't have a lot of hit points, so AEing them down is going to be a thing. I would advise loading up your beams. If you had a beam type of spell or ability to rain down a lot of aggro and a lot of area in a short time, that is what we're going to be doing. We gonna beam it.
Liz, I think we talked about doing just point blanks because evidently they're more damage.
Hey, that would work. I'm good with that.
Yeah. So, and obviously, Electric, you've got it. So, but what we had discussed after the attempt on Sunday, as we checked things out, was having a Shadow Knight pull the temple down, have a warrior specifically pull the golem off. The Shadow Knight does AE aggro as best as possible and pulls the ads to the raid, and then all the DPS does their beams and point blank AEs and whatever. If everybody casts at roughly the same time, they should die before killing anybody.
Nice. And that would allow the Shadow Knight to deflection.
Yes.
Well, they could. I would suggest armor of experience and deflection, but that's just we can always try deflection first. We don't burn that as well.
Yeah, if need be, we can use armor of experience, but that knight should be able to deflection and make that work. I like the idea. We're gonna go with it. We'll have everybody set up. We'll have a set location where that Shadow Knight will pull them to that spot. Use that. We'll burn them down, and then switch over to healing the warrior who has used their flash of anger and fortitude to keep alive for at least 3 ticks,
And
if
yes,
not
Tremory,
5.
Necros can go ahead and start loading the named up on dots. That is correct.
Yes.
There's no point in them trying to do anything with those ads. They're gonna die as soon as everybody casts an AE, probably.
You can put your your sphere down though, Tremory?
I'm going to pop aura on mine.
Oh
as
yeah, you're
part of it.
dot aura.
Mm-hmm.
So the warrior will have the golem pop their flash of anger, pop their fortitude. Should last for up to 5 ticks without needing a heal. And that's plenty of time for getting the mobs down and taking the golem down a bit of the way. Beyond that, hey, we know what to do. Kill the golem and keep on going. We can pull the golems one by one, yes, and their friends one by one, yes.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
For those that aren't here yet, yes, the banner is down. It is down in the instance. Please make sure that you don't talk to anybody when you get here.
Shadow confirm. Ash, Baba, and Chiz are not gonna be in a raid.
Absolutely not. There's no room for them.
Copy.
And let's make sure you're in the expedition before you try to banner in.
Oh crap! I just removed myself from the raid.
Lizard got the raid
Lizard
leader.
Man has raid lead.
We didn't think you were serious about bailing on the raid there, Dom.
Were you targeting Bubba to try to boot him because I kicked myself at the same time?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, all right. Don't worry. Don't nobody panic about the you do not meet the qualifications. Blah blah blah. We got
That
it
was my
fixed.
fault. Kerp is here also. Shadow, if you want to DZ him and Hefe.
Okay.
So again, the Shadow Knight's going to go ahead and pull the temple down. Super aggro, deflection, raid AEs it down, warrior burns their flash, and then fortitude, or vice versa. And raid keeps them alive. We kill the thing, do it 2 more times, and then we can move on to the second section of the event. You have 12 minutes to do it.
Question, because we only have 2 SKs at the moment. What are we doing for the third temple?
You're kiting.
For the third one,
I'm sorry, I couldn't help.
I can't. What?
We've already shown you can kite it forever.
That's all right. We do have 2 Shadow Knights, although we do have 4 Paladins. The Paladins are not have the sufficient AE aggro to make it work. I think that I'm really torn about the Ranger kiting, but I'm thinking that a Ranger kite might be the way to go. I was tempted to say have a warrior do it, but we only have what 2 AE aggros, and that's not going to be sufficient to hold it versus everybody else probably. Thoughts?
So you get weight into battle. That's awesome.
The other
yeah.
comment was we could just do it like 2 gods at that point and like time
Yeah.
the AoE.
What's up?
I mean, honestly, if we really wanted to do this, it's kind of silly in a sense, but we could have, while we're using the SKs to pull the 2 that we do know that we have SKs for, the Ranger or a Ranger or whatever could literally start kiting the third temple and dotting all those ads up, so that way they're damn near dead by the time we're ready for them.
Not a bad idea.
Wow, thanks for volunteering.
I'm going to be clicking dagger, sorry.
Hello, everyone. My apologies for being late.
Good evening.
Hey, Kit. I already did, dummy.
Okay.
So, do we have a Ranger volunteer to assist us with this kiting philosophy.
Do we have enough pushes?
I don't think so. In fact, Kit joining is gonna make us have to drop another.
I'll drop
cleric
mine.
box.
I can drop mine. I'll drop mine so I can do other stuff.
Fair.
So we need to drop Ariona and Kenora so that Hefe can get in.
I'll drop Armag. I don't mind.
I mean, either you or Skyfall, not both of you. And Skyfall called it first.
I'm just saying I could actually kite if I drop
Well,
Armag.
yeah, that's fair.
So I would also suggest the temple that we do the kiting on will be the one here to the northwest for setting up on the other side like we were talking about in south.
I like it. Let's go ahead and any reason to not head over there right now?
Well, so Lizard, where are you? If you want to follow me, I'll show you where we were looking at setting up.
South.
Yeah.
So the only thing with that shadow that I was looking at yesterday that might potentially be the other issue with that one was when kiting over that way, they did start to leash. I don't know how far we can go with it.
Yeah. So like right here, this hill is probably enough to if they tank between the rock and the hill right here, and then the healers and caster healers at least are on this side of the hill. The ground should break line of sight, or there's a bigger hill further south.
I think we can get to the bigger hill.
Yeah, there's a much bigger one down here, which is going to be much safer to do the same thing.
So Armag and Ariona failed, right?
Yeah, I gated Armag. So
And Ariona.
I could focus on Ranger League duties.
Same.
Okay. So we have Hefe and Kenora in.
Excellent. So Shadowkiller, you're saying we should kite around here? This.
Well, so no. We were saying that we could use this hill or these rocks in front of it to block line of sight for any AEs from the golems.
Oh, okay.
There's either this one or the one that's closer. The problem with the one that's closer is it might be a little too close to CT.
What about
We don't wanna
this
cause
big ass
toxins.
tree?
And the other piece is if we are at this littler hill up here, we're like right between the two temples. And so if the people pulling them don't pull at the right angle, they're going to be coming from the sides instead of the front. And we're going to run into issues. If we
What
go way
about this
south,
tree
we
that
don't
I'm
have
at,
an issue.
Shadow? This one right here?
I don't know if the tree will block line of sight or not.
I mean, you can't even run up it, so it should count.
It might. What we used to do on live was actually use the depressions in the floor. There's one up north we used for Kazakh, and there's that. Because the ground actually is enough to be able to block most of it, and there's this one little pit up there that you can put most of the healers in, and they never got hit with anything from Kazakh.
Hey Shadow, get a Eagle with a DZ.
Okay.
Okay. And Moraine is in raid for pushes.
Yeah, so if they tank here, Shadow, and the clerics either try behind this tree or that rock, still enough distance for them to heal. So that should be beneficial. Not only does that help, but it gives us more room to keep Kazakh away since all those adventurers are up there basically where the raid stands.
I like tanking it down here. Tank the golem down in the pit, and then we can use this hill or something like that. Use the rocks or even the tree in order to. Yes, Eagle, the banner is safe. We can use the tree, rocks, or the hill in order to block for healers to keep them safe. I like that idea.
Okay, so you want to raid tank the golems right in this depression here?
I think that's a safe way to go.
I think that's not a bad idea either.
Okay, which depression? The one right by the zone in?
Can I have everybody
No.
move south? As soon as enough people move south, I'll drop the banner, and then everybody will know where to go.
And then for you, Canaris, if you're going to kite, honestly, I would suggest cutting to the northwest-ish. Because we do not want to be in the area where we zone in at.
Okay, if you come
I
south,
guess we-
if you come south, you'll see the banner. Where the banner is where the main tank will be tanking Dread, Fright, and Terror. Healers can then go like just over the edge of the hill so that the ground or behind the tree possibly will break line of sight on any of their AEs.
I would advise using if you can see Lizard Man, I'm dancing in front of a pile of rocks. As a healer, if you're hiding behind this pile of rocks, it's possible that the AE will be blocked by being behind it.
Obviously, that also means that ranged DPS should stay close-ish to their healers, so they're still within range for their heals.
Hey, Lizard, what if you keep coming further south? Like, there's a huge peak.
Elite.
Yep.
Which side
You
is
can't take
just
it too far.
Okay.
What was that?
which side is behind? The south side of the rock or the north side of the rock?
Good question.
South side.
I was referring to the south side of the rock. Because if the mob is tanked where the banner is, we want to block that out. My concern was having the two things is one, you had a different elevation, and sometimes z-axis matters in those little depressions down there. And two, the rocks will hopefully block line of sight for the damage AE.
This is gonna be rough with only 4 clerics.
Yeah, but Kit's going to be our honorary cleric for the evening.
Yeah, don't forget we've got really good druids and shamans.
Absolutely.
Paladins, I guess if you're in a group, you're healing.
You're splashing. Paladins are splashing. Oh crap! I need another.
Hey, go. Am I hitting you with my heal from here?
So group 1 has 2. Group 2 has 2. That's all we have. Yeah.
Okay.
2 shamans.
I'm clarify. I will kite the northwest pyramid.
Yeah, I think that'll be the smartest
Should I
one to start with.
just kite it around the pyramid, or should I take it like around the fire?
Come to me, Canaris. Head towards that pyramid. Just behind the big like statue thing that we came in. If you can, kite that shit over in here. Clearly don't get hit on a rock. Or a tombstone or whatever these are.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
I mean, you gotta go far enough that we're not leashing it, but you know what I mean.
The other really important piece with that, Canaris, is that you also need to be very careful to not aggro CT as he's randomly wandering around following the adventures that Skyfall is going to be clicking the dagger on, or Nev's going to be clicking the dagger on. Is Nev doing it or Skyfall?
We could try to do both.
Who do you want to do it?
But I gotta make sure I dot the ads, not the golem.
Correct.
Which one is up there?
I'm not sure which one that one is. I could tell you when we activated though.
Dread is the north one.
Correct. Dread.
So, this all being said, do we have a preferred location yet for our beamers to be beaming
where
at?
I am. It's kind of a little depression off to the side. This way it still keeps them close enough for heals.
Yeah, can we drop a campfire around this area, please? That way we have a reference point. Thank you. Now, that being said, if we can have...
If we have the Shadow Knights pulling The main tank needs to pick the golem off of them and stop the golem at the banner. The Shadow Knights need to do their AE aggro abilities, whatever they have. I don't know their abilities, but whatever it is, to pull all the ads over to this campfire or in front of this campfire. Not all the way to it, but in front of this campfire, right
Yep.
about where Shadow Killer is. So the Shadow Knight should stop right here and use deflection to tank, while all of the casters stand on the campfire and AE them down.
So basically, what's going to happen is the majority of raid, I'd like you standing back a little bit more where Lizard Man is right now. If you see Lizard Man south of the banner in snack form, I'd like the majority of raid stacked up over here-ish, because that's out of the line of sight of the pole. So if you're near the, let me rephrase that, the campfire that you see east of me, as Lizard Man's dancing around here, the campfire that you see is where the ads are going to be. So you can position yourself. I'd like you to stay over here-ish, because that's going to keep you closest to your healers. Is going to be where the ads are pulled. Where the banner currently is where the named is going to be pulled. I'd like everybody on the hill-ish area where Lizard Man currently is. Now, if you're a healer, this would be an excellent time for you to hide behind these rocks, very near to that area, out of line of sight of either the banner or the campfire, so you're not taking AEs if things go well. Correct. If the healers are out of line of sight, it won't matter. But my big concern is making sure that the rest of raid is not at the banner, is not at the campfire, and not in the way of the mobs getting there. For most people, that dagger that you received upon entering, you can destroy it. It is not needed. For most people. For some of you, it is absolutely vital to the success of our raids. So this first section is beam down, burn down the ads, and then kill the golem. Do this 3 times within 12 minutes, and we can move on to the second phase. There are AEs that we need to heal through, but there are not a lot of cures that need to go out. So splashing will still be beneficial, especially if we are somewhat grouped up, which we somewhat will be.
I honestly can't see this taking more than 5 or 6 minutes.
Exactly.
Everything goes right.
It better
So
not
give
take
me-
more than 12.
Yep. Give me just a second to put a tank list out there, and we'll get this first round going. No reason to delay further.
Are we good on groups? With
I
the
can
exception
trigger it
of
when we're ready.
group 3. Let me move Wolfgar.
Since I unfortunately missed the last raid, I'm not sure who left off on tanking what and who tanked more of what, but as it appears in my window is how I'll organize the warriors, and we will make it work.
I don't have a healer for. I mean, I guess I could pull one of the clerics, but
I got 3 paladins. That should be plenty of healing in that group.
Yeah. Plus, they're all going to be splashing, and everybody loves a good splash.
They're not really going to be tanking anything either, so should be fine.
Oh yeah.
So that
When they get aggro from splashing.
you're right. I had to fix my washing machine. What am I doing? Just keep splashing? Is that what I'm hearing?
Splash the raid.
Pretty much.
I can do that.
Splash the raid, heal your group.
Splash the raid on cooldown.
Again, quick recap. The Shadow Knight team, one by one, is going to be pulling in these things while a warrior. We're going to start with Pummel. Is going to make sure he's got aggro on the golem, brings it in, burns Flash of Anger and or Fortitude to get the maximum amount of non-damage time. And the raid is going to beam and burn down the adds. Once the adds are down, the raid is going to kill the golem. We're going to continue. Once the second round is down, hopefully, our ranger kiter will have gotten a lot of the adds down, not died, and we will be able to bring the third one for tankage as well. Once all three are dead, we will go over the details for the second half. Does anybody have any questions?
I don't have questions, but I do want to show the Shadow Knights which temple they're going to pull from and which direction they should approach the raid from, so that they that they don't run 'em over the people.
Good call. Please do.
So, Quave and Skay, if you guys could come up. Which one of you wants to go first?
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Doesn't matter.
Okay, so Quave, you can take this one. The ramp will be right here. So all of the mobs spawned right here at the top of the ramp on this temple. So obviously when you aggro, you'll just want to run them over. This one should probably be the easier one because you can run straight to the campfire and they should just follow you straight to the campfire, and the warrior can peel the named off to the banner. Skay, if you're going to do the other temple, yours is going to be slightly more complicated just because you'll want to run in a loop, right? So the named and adds are going to spawn here. So you'll want to bring them east first. And then after you've gone past these two trees, actually probably this tree here, you'll want to bring them all the way out to here before coming into the raid. That way you're not running them over the banner. Because if you try and run those ads and the named over the banner, when the knight stops the named, the ads are going to stop on him too. So yeah, I would run them all the way out to like over here somewhere first, and then bring them in.
So we could probably have Nev assist Canaris with the ads, and if I need some more assistance, I can call him over.
Okay, I'm good with that. So Canaris is kiting the northern temple. Nev's his backup for kiting the northern temple. Skyfall's primary on daggers, keeping CT away from the raid. Nev's backing him up on that as well. If we run into an issue, we're going to need another person to back up on the daggers if Nev ends up taking over kiting.
I've done it on a monk before.
I mean, if I have to, I'll step in and do it, but it'll be what it is at that point. We're going to be making shit up as we go at that point, if that becomes necessary.
What do you do with the daggers?
Any class can do it as long as you know how aggro works. Just don't get close to them.
Basically, you have to stay away from CT. You have to find an adventurer, and you have to click that self-sacrifice dagger on the adventurer so that CT paths over to where that adventurer is instead of coming to the raid and killing the raid.
Okay.
But the big thing, again, as I said on Sunday for those that weren't here, the big thing with that is if anybody aggroes CT early, he will DT them, and then he will start summoning and DTing anybody in the raid.
Correct.
Which is why we're just going to do one person at a time for clicking those daggers.
Yeah. If it gets through, both of them will be having other problems anyway. Let's go ahead and start our first round. But before we do, I did have a good question with regard to the Flash of Anger thing. So, I love to educate. I'll take a quick moment to explain that Flash of Anger is the exact same as Fortitude. It is basically an extra tick of Fortitude. And that ability is only 6 seconds, but it will make a warrior basically immune to damage for 6 seconds. And it has a much faster recast time than Fortitude. So as a warrior, if we are stacking Fortitude and then when it fades, click Flash of Anger, that'll allow them to have an additional 6 seconds beyond the duration of Fortitude. So it's a huge benefit because if you have a current era BP, Fortitude's already 24 seconds. That extends that additional 6 to as many as 30 seconds of invulnerability, basically, to melee damage.
It's kind of west of where you're at, Nev. Over by those, over in that area.
Let me know when you're ready, Lizard, and I'll trigger it.
All right, Pummel, are you ready to do this?
Hold on, he's having trouble with his mic, and he
No
has a question.
problem. No problem. That's why I ask. I'd rather ask twice than be wrong once.
He's typing. His mic's not working.
All good. Even my doctor calls me a patient. Yep, the first temple's going to be the northeast one, and it's going to be coming from that way first.
No, the northeast temple is going to get kited.
Oh, I am absolutely wrong then.
The first temple that's going to be coming in is going to be the southeast one.
I don't see a northeast temple, just northwest.
Or is it? The northwest is going to be kited. Sorry, yeah, the northwest is going to be kited. The southeast temple.
Yes, the one that is northeast of us currently.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fair.
The one that is northwest of us is going to be the second one. The one that's completely away that you can't even see will be kited.
What could possibly go wrong?
Absolutely.
So this.
All right, Pummel's good. And again, you're tanking that at the banner. And welcome back, Volker.
Eagle Eyes just
he
left the
can't
raid.
hear and he can't talk. So, are you ready, Troy?
Eagles is LD.
Oh shit, we know what his real name is now.
Hi, Troy.
Hi, Troy.
All right, and the first one bringing it in, was it Quev that was bringing the first temple in?
Yes.
Excellent. Q, you good?
Ready to go.
Excellent. Anybody not ready? Speak up now, other than Eagle. Awesome. Let's trigger it.
Is Eagle Eyes LD?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's go.
It's up.
All right, let's do the thing.
Do we need an MA?
I just got DT'd right off the bat.
Oh boy.
Did you?
Words down. Pummel's tank.
So we're going to need... Skay, can you go pull the other temple then? I'll see if I can get Quave's corpse.
Remember, Pummel is going to be bringing Dread. Once it's in range, it's going to bring Dread over to the banner, while all the other mobs are going to be brought over to the campfire, and you're going to beam them down.
Dread's on me.
Even better. How about Fright? How about Terror? Whatever the one that comes in. There they are. Here's the golem. It is Fright. Pummel's going to pick up Fright in right now. Oh boy. Beam them down. Beam them down. Beam them down.
I can't get Quave's corpse. It's saying it's too far away.
More beamy. Act like a German car and beamer.
There.
Almost gonna need heals. His stuff will be fading now. Pummel will need heals.
Quave's corpse is here.
Good job getting those ads dead. We might have a Sammy and an Amy. Maybe.
Let me know if I need to switch.
Keep the heals on Pummel, please.
Can anybody get Quave up?
Gerp, you ready to take over next one if need be?
Yep.
Very good. Next one's gonna be Terror.
Skay, do you think you're up to pull the second temple as well? You don't have
Awesome.
deflection,
Love it.
right?
Nice. Yep. Bring
We
the
lost
second
the-
temp. Uh-oh.
Where's the other golem?
He's over here by me. I think he dropped aggro.
He did.
Incoming next wave. GURP's going to pick up the named.
No, he's on you.
Terror is incoming.
South Sky.
Maybe. Excellent. Incoming. GURP's going to pick it up. Good. Beam it down. Beam it down.
Oh boy. He hits hard.
Are you alive still?
Beam him down.
Canaris?
Yeah, I am.
Good.
All right, you can bring them in. By the time they get here, Terror will be dead.
They keep warping, which is strange.
You're leashing them too far.
People are strange.
Is it from the temple?
Yes.
When you kill terror. Fright's all alone.
So why don't we just have the Rangers
Then why don't we go to them?
fight?
That's
And
already getting far.
Everybody hold here for right now. Can we bring Dread?
Yep, incoming.
CT is not close, right?
No, not right now.
Volker, too good with picking up Dread?
Oh, he's got some good distance.
Up and Ranger down.
Oh boy.
Ranger danger. Ranger danger.
I turned to see how close he was. He was close.
Never do that.
Dread's coming. Get in positions, everybody. Assume the position.
wait for Volker to pick up Dread before we AE. Assuming we even have to AE.
Yep. Mobs are coming in. Be ready to pick them up.
What's the aggro range for CT?
He's pathing back.
I know. I'm steering him. I'm just curious.
You guys able to hear me?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes, we can.
Hey, Troy.
Pick up Dread.
Lima Charlie.
You kill Dread?
Turn summon day works, by the way, mages.
Nice.
He's a construct.
Well done, everybody. Well done.
How long did that take?
What's the next phase?
Riz the Ranger.
Oh, I didn't finish my hotkey, sorry.
Or did anybody time that?
I did not. I can look at the parse later to see.
Yeah, I think my initial loop may have been too large. So
We might get ported.
That's the plan.
Well done, everybody. First phase complete. Heal
We go
through
get
the AE.
Canaris.
I'm getting it.
The adventurers have all disappeared.
Good. We have a little break.
Oh, Canaris, I can't. Your says you're too far.
Yeah, his corpse just disappeared.
Thank
I've
you,
got Tom.
Dremmer.
Oh, wait,
Release.
hold on.
It's over by that building.
Yeah, it's further away.
Well done, everybody. Great job. Let's head over towards the banner. If you are not currently at the banner, please head over towards the banner and get any rebuffs to anybody who might need it.
CT is walking back from where he came.
Canaris, if you want to banner in, we'll just summon your remains to you.
I got him.
Tommy has him.
At this phase, CT is going to be heading back towards his ring of fire.
He's in camp.
So is Talma.
Not CT. Canaris corpse.
It's like, wait a second, what?
Don't panic, everybody. Let's get any needed rebuffs. Let's get some reses. We have a little break time. For the next phase, It's AEs are a thing.
And here we go.
Oh yeah. Johnny Cash.
All right, I guess we're doing it live.
There's
idea.
all right, listen up. There's going to be some emoting, okay? So just ignore that part for now until it goes live. When we are killing CT, there's going to be emotes. If you don't follow the emotes, you're going to die and you're going to cause the raid to get hit by AEs. It is vitally important that people follow them. There's
Absolutely.
a detects your presence behind him, which is going to be a rear AE, 35k damage, 10 seconds to get out from behind him. Dislikes your presence in front of him is a frontal AE with a silence and a dot component. The next one is remove 4 of your enhancement spells. I talked about this on Sunday. You need to click off 4 junk buffs. So you should have junk buffs on so that you can click them off. And then be ready to put them back on you after the emote's triggered.
Incoming. It's been aggroed. Heal Gerp.
That's
Gerp's got it. Volker's got it. Gerp's got it. Debuffs to the named. This is going to be something.
I just heard DT.
Canaris, Mistress.
There's a lot
Frontal
of people
AE.
who are going to miss the AE. Are going to miss this.
Lightning, Kit, Toma, remove remove enchantments or buffs.
Let's see if we can burn him down. Burn him down. Open it up.
Can I run to you guys?
Yep.
Yes.
Sorry, wrong button.
Open it up.
His health is locked because of the adventures.
Yeah, poopy.
Still going.
Nope.
No, it's
It'll keep pinging.
Yeah, it's pinging. How many
That's all right.
adventures do we need?
Can we face him sideways so it can like a T formation so that the raid doesn't hit front or back?
It's just these adventurers coming in. They're gonna get DT'd in a second.
Better them than us.
Yep. We're going to get some ads during this next spot. We are going to need to kill a healer of Kazakh. Can we mez the defender of Kazakh is the question. Try to mez the defender of Kazakh while we kill the healer of Kazakh. Ads will happen soon. Be ready. Kill the healer. Mez the defender if possible. Let us know if it's not mezable. Here we go.
Frontal and rear AE. Be to the side of him. Wolfguard, get away from the raider. You're going to get a DT. Crashing, drop buffs. Slay, drop buffs. Quave, drop buffs.
Good job, Wolfgar. Keep on going.
Burn, people.
Keep the heels on Gerp. You're doing a good job. I think hit points are locked again. Hit points are locked.
Try to res people or call as much as we can so we can overcome the DTs.
And please do not touch the firewall. If you touch the firewall, it can DT you.
Like an adventure for every % of his health or some shit?
Something like that.
It's supposed to be 80, 65, 50, and 35.
If you can call or res people, there's a lot that are still dead.
Is the banner up at the raid?
No, it's not.
It's about
here.
to be. It's about to be. Probably a bad idea, but I moved it.
It's here.
Because if we fail, this is going to be something.
Yeah, if we fail, it's gonna be We're not gonna fail. We're good.
No, we're gonna be fine.
All right, adventurers are finally walking into their doom.
Filled.
Power or DPS. DPS.
Good job, Gerp, holding it. Good job, healers, keeping them alive. Watch the back.
Don't be behind him.
Ads.
Healer.
Healer.
Kill the healer.
We need a
Defender
knight on
cannot
him.
be missed.
Tank on
Cannot
defender.
miss.
Kill defender also. Kill healer first.
Instant spam.
Yeah, that's my other mez.
Good job. Back to Kazakh. Uh-oh, I hope Quev moved.
HP will lock at 50. Quev, get out of the raid. Or get away from CT specifically. Next HP lock will be at 35.
This should be the entire fight for the most part, so.
These adventurers are like the old school raids coming to die.
Yes,
Yeah.
that's correct.
100%.
Zerg rush CT.
Yeah, I don't miss those days. Though we might be doing it again next expansion. All right, hit points
DPS.
unlocked.
35%. AE behind him and in front of him. Stay to the
Stay to the
side.
side.
Adds up.
Healer, kill healer first. Off tank defend.
Mistress, get out of the raid. DT. Solace, bare feet, clerical, drop buffs. 4 of them.
Doing a great job, everybody. Please stay focused. We'll be all right. Back to Kazakh when this is done. He's going to lock again real soon.
I think he did already.
Good job, Necros.
At 4%, he'll go inactive for some emoting, and then we can kill him.
This is essentially the entire event.
Get any more of those ads?
Probably one more
Mm,
set.
It should be one more after he unlocks. Should be, from what I recall.
There's
I didn't write it
also
down.
auras during
Do
this
we need to
phase.
spread out?
There's auras during this phase that will DT or fear you. Burn, people.
Ads.
Burn.
What's this?
Get him to
corruption thing?
4. Get him to 4. Get him to 4.
Ads.
We need
Healer,
a gift
healer.
of life. Gift of life.
Life going out.
Those
MGBCR.
ads dead. Clerical, get out of the get away from him. Wolfgar, Asunder, Skyfall, drop buffs.
Click off those buffs. Good job, Clerical.
Clerical's dead.
Watch out in front of him.
Calling Clara.
Push these healer.
If we can kill that healer of Kazakh, we're better off. Melandriel, run.
Defender next.
Malin,
Mullen.
Mistress, Landholder, drop buffs.
Good job, Volker, picking that up also. Let's
Buffs
finish
coming away,
that
Volker.
guy.
Fear aura is on the ground.
Let's get him to 3%, 4%. We're almost there, friends. There we are. Nice. Well done. Fear is happening. Oop, I got DT'd because it ran me into a wall.
Curbs down too.
Thanks for getting me back up. Do we? Let's move up to the pillar. Move up to Kazakh. Who can tank this?
I can take it.
Excellent. Please do. As soon as he activates, it'll be a moment.
Oh, shit. He makes it that far?
Kill him to win. Once it activates.
Curb needs buffs, please.
Can do it and deflect, maybe.
It's a new band, Kazakh and Chains.
Nice. By the way, if he dies here at Bugsy event,
No, back off.
He won't make it.
He's safe.
no, it won't happen. But just letting you know, I did it at 150, 105.
It wasn't far away though.
Oh my god, stop talking and die already, you turd.
He's always been a talker.
Without a mouth.
But he has no mouth. Yeah.
Telekinesis.
You mean telepathy? Telekinesis.
Telekinesis is moving items.
Kill it to win.
Mind shit.
Well done, everybody,
somehow died.
and congratulations. We'll be doing this quite a few more times.
Wizard kill.
One shot Johnson tonight.
Well done, everybody. I'm really proud of you on your big win over fear itself.
Bonus
Great
dick.
ride. Well done, sir.
That was our
Winner,
second.
winner, tuna dinner.
That was our second attempt, yes.
Sunday doesn't count.
I said tonight was a one shot Johnson. Sunday doesn't really count. We were on it for like 5 seconds.
With half a crew.
No, we had most of a crew.
Where's the chest?
You have to wait for
emoting.
Tara Thule to finish with her discussion.
How is she
Explanation.
still alive?
So
We've already
what's
killed
our
her.
next raid tonight?
MC?
If you look at Tara's stool, you can ask the same question. Where's the chest? Oh, Tara's. I'm sorry.
Oh, terrace.
Oh, is she talking? She don't have a mouth either. What is this game?
Understand.
Yeah.
That's not where they talk from.
Now's the time to, if there's mana, get any reses, get any rebuffs. We have plenty of time. We're going to be handing out chest loot as soon as the chest appears. So let's make sure everybody's been rezzed up that wants a res.
Then we gotta go figure out Morell's castle.
Yeah, I think coming back in last night was a good call to experiment.
Experimenting isn't a bad thing in certain circles.
As my college years can attest, this is true.
Man, talk about drama llamas, these fools, man.
Congrats, everyone, on your achievements.
Nice.
A lot of spam.
Reported.
Nice thing is now I think we could actually, if we needed to, bring in other tunes to MC because now everybody's flagged.
True.
Everybody currently in the DZ is now flagged for Morell's castle, correct? So we shouldn't have issues with that one.
Who has hot hands?
Who Skyfall does?
I'm just stoked. I'm stoked for us to coast that fucker. That was awesome.
Show us. Show us.
The achievement is saying it's all 4 of the tier whatever 3 raids, but that's still a substantial amount.
That's a two-hander.
Fucking 16 slot box.
So, before we hand these out, please note that there are 6 Sanctum keys. Sanctum Summonum is the final zone in the expansion. Those who loot these keys will be fully flagged for all raid content, including the final zone. Unfortunately, these keys only drop from this event and Morell's castle.
It's better than 5. I thought it was only going to be 5.
And Morell's Sanctum does not have back flags.
Bids on the two-hander.
Circle of Mana 3? Holy crap.
Nev, can I make you a looter?
Of course.
Hasn't Circle of Mana 3 been out for a minute?
Oh yeah. But that's okay.
The boxes should be set to roll.
That is a cool sword.
See, Gerp at 15.
I thought this was the only thing we had to fear.
Anybody else think that was kind of easy?
Oh yeah, I thought that was really easy. Nobody in my group died.
I swear, in every expansion, the
last
earlier stuff is way harder.
See Volker as the
I
first
agree.
22.
Yeah, once we got the how to deal with the temples, it was easy-ish.
Lizard at 25. Gerp at 26.
Are we casters? Come on.
You should have seen the paladins bidding for the paladin sword the other day.
Lizard at 27. 0.019.
As for the minor spell, for the minor, let's go ahead and do a random 5,000, lowest wins it. Random 5,000.
Well, Seep.
The raid is unlocked. Core Speller, can you do me a favor and invite Kit when he gets back from LD? See Pummel at 30, going once, going twice. Like check, Gerp at 35.
Anybody else rolling 5,000 for the minor spell?
Gerp at 35, going once, going twice. Like check, please. Kratz Gerp. Let's do these shoulders. Bids on the everything but rogues shoulders.
Warriors can't use them either.
Oh, it's everything but melee, it looks like.
No, Shadow Knights can use them.
Shadow can use it. Yeah, they can use them. Rangers, Shadow, Paladins. So yeah, it's pure melee.
Congrats to Seep on the minor tangible dream fragment. For the lesser, let's do 10,000. Highest wins it. 10,000, highest wins it. Lesser.
Arya at 105, Refried at 120. Arya at 125. Well, Arya at 140.
didn't count?
Yep. No, it does count. I just saw it after. Tama at 150. Arya at 155. Talma at 170. Talma, Arya at 175. Talma 180. Arya at 185. Talma at 200.
Any other rolls for the lesser?
Talma at 200, going once, going twice. Black check, please. Congrats, Talma.
Oops, got a little twitchy.
Those bags, those containers, we usually roll them, right?
Correct.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll the bags.
Need them if you're going for them. Last call on the 10,000 for the spell before Refride gets it. Seep wins the minor, and closed. Refride wins the lesser. For the greater, let's do 20,000 highest and lowest. Greater 20,000 highest and lowest.
Rolling on the pants, highest 2. I see Crashin and Quave
We're not rolling, we're bidding.
bidding on the pants. Crashin has the first 100. Never mind. Biter and Refried at 110. Biter and Crashin. Crashin and Gerp. Crashin and Biter. Bitor and Crashin. Crashin and Gerp. Crashin and Bitor. Bitor and Crashin at 200.
Last chance on the greater, 20,000. Roll now.
So it's Biter at 200 and Gerp at 205. Going once. Going twice. Like check, please. Grats you too.
Grats to Wolfgar and Kit on the graders, 1 each. As for the keys, the highest 6 on raid attendance, it appears are Tinston, Flashpoint, SK, Clerical, Skyfall, and Thrombosis. The keys will be handed out to you 6 soon. Please click them once you've received them. For those of you who have not yet received a key for even this, and are seeing the keys handed out for the other one, please be assured we will continue to farm out Tier 3 to get as many keys as needed, as well as the loot. Please be patient with us as lockouts and other things are focused upon. We will get everybody keyed. We are going to make this happen. Congratulations. Big congratulations on getting our first 6 Sanctum keys. That's a very big deal. The only things at this point preventing us from working the final zone, the end zone for the expansion, are beating Morell's castle and having enough keys. That's literally it. So that being said, we now have 2 choices ahead of us. I know how some say, I know how others say, so I'm going to make sure that everybody's aware of our options here. First, we have the option of farming a large amount of loot by hitting splits of the well and getting splits of the grounds. That will help to push us towards success in other events. The other path that we have is step our happy posteriors, or sad sacks, whichever it might be, into Morell's castle and begin learning the last thing we need to beat the expansion. These are our 2 options before us, a major loot farm or a death fest with learning to hopefully beat an expansion soon.
You had me at Death Fest.
With the key limitation, I go with Death Fest.
the fact that we've made great progress tonight, and hopefully that helps with morale. Although, personally, I would rather do the loot farm. I think the better choice for the team is to hit Morell's castle and start working that. Because I believe it is what's best for the team, that's the way we are going to lead. So that will be our next target, Morell's castle. Has everything been looted from the chest?
Yeah, it's gone.
Excellent. Let's go ahead and head that way.
I would say do an AETL if you have somebody that can port you to the grounds and evac. That might be helpful for a couple of groups.
Good call, because sometimes kicking and waiting for be kicked is bad mojo. Let's
you
TL.
really don't want to end up in fear right now.
And head towards Tower Guard Melber in Morell's castle. For those of you who aren't flagged for Morell's castle, you probably are now because you've completed a lot of the achievements. If you still believe that you are not, I would advise waiting in the guild hall until we have a banner in the expedition. Not in the zone, but in the expedition. Please head out to your location now.
I just want to say good job tonight. And while I also agree that the loot farm would be a good idea, I also think that we've got some time, so we can learn a new event, so we can keep that on farm.
Well, we want to loot farm SS. That's what we really want to loot farm.
Yeah. Now, we want it all. We want it all, and we want it now. I know it's not just a song; it's also our way of life. But yeah, I do believe that that's what's best. Even though personally, I would prefer
Don't take the
easy
fort
stuff.
yet.
I think given
Someone
as
change
quickly as we did that one and as nicely as that went, I think we're all up for learning something new.
Again, as we learn new events and do things like that, please be patient with us. There's gonna be a lot of downtime. There's gonna be people talking over each other. We're gonna be discussing strategy, and I realize that that can be frustrating. And please, the only thing I can say is, if you bear with us, you have so far seen, hopefully, the results of us talking it out and trying to figure out the best way which works for us. So that's what we're going to be doing.
Yes, let's get our boxes back in here.
I mean, not only that, but look at last
Well-
night, right? We came in, we did fear, we died in 3.7 seconds, came back today and smoked that shit.
It really helps to discuss strategy, and although it's not, there are definitely other ways to do it, but this is what has been working so far, so why change it? That doesn't mean that everybody should try to talk over each other. We do need to still have structure. We do need to still support the team as best as possible and follow strategy step by step. But we got something good here.
So we meet in the castle?
If you are able to get there somewhat quickly, I would advise heading to Morell's castle. Meet at Tower Guard Melber. If you are not familiar with that, just wait for the banner.
What's that part say?
Nice.
Is that Necros and then a Ranger?
Nice.
Yes, that is what that says.
Rangers that didn't die at the beginning.
The Ranger must not have been helping with the ads.
Oh, plus the ads.
We're
Actually,
probably shooting the adventurers.
He probably didn't even get on the ads parse.
Well, let me see those ads.
Because he was hiding.
Headshotting the adventurers.
That parse I posted was just CT himself, so And I would assume anybody that can dot is gonna top that parse because nobody else can DPS during the HP locks.
Where's the raid mob in Morell's?
He's on the stairs up to yeah, SS.
Yeah, it's on the way to Salmonum. Just head right on up the stairs through the. Make sure you aggro all the named and train the NPC.
Careful, Puppet Master is up and is in the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, and he does see through. No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Mistress is at the NPC if you want to move.
Nice.
We have 3 at the NPC. Just need 9 more.
Nev gets here, we can put a campfire down.
Four, 5.
Shadow, you can campfire.
I'm here.
Crash zoning in.
Tell Craig he could campfire too if he was here, but he ain't here.
The Puppet Master is up as a reminder.
Yeah. I feel like Donnie just mutes comms.
Welcome back.
No, I know it was said, and I'm just reminding people. We did lose Slady, so we're down a shaman. We only have 1 shaman in raid.
Oof.
Bring out your shaman.
The banner is planted at the NPC. Oh, I gotta kick the other.
Is Kit back?
I'm here. Yeah, he ran.
Oh, Curse Feller grabbed you. Awesome.
Did you have a heal purse, Shadow?
I can get one, just a minute.
Hey, Canaris. I never put Armag in your group.
That's why I didn't start running.
I'm just keeping the Puppet Master on target to see who aggroes him.
No, we do not have a banner up. Oh, we do have a banner up right
We
now.
do.
Yes.
It's in Morell's
So
castle.
if you have not yet bannered in, please, and are familiar with it, you're welcome to banner in, or you can wait until we are zoned into the expedition. Either way is perfectly fine. Once it lets you, you're welcome to say ready to Tower Guard Melber. We will move the banner inside in just a moment. Please do not talk to Melber inside the expedition. Tower Guard Melber is also the NPC which triggers the event. Different phrase, but we don't want to mess with Tower Guard Melber inside the expedition just yet. We want to go over the details for that first.
You should have a drink with them sometime. There's nothing like a Melbourne toast.
Ah, nice. I like you.
Zeep, don't train the raid.
What are you talking about?
Thank you,
He was,
Shadow.
he was in the pool.
Careful, Dreamer, you don't go through there yet.
Excellent. Banner is now in the expedition. If you're still in the hall, this is the time to take the banner. Thank you to those who ran, and thank you to those who set it inside.
I still have no flags.
Dreamer, we should be good now.
Again, once you've zoned in, please do not speak to Tower Guard Melber in here. That is our least favorite thing to do. Though, shrink once you're inside.
Oh, Carol was in it. Okay.
How was he in it? I never accepted it on him.
How's Fish Food Tama? Oh, because he died?
What's up?
I see he has no flag.
The no flag, I think, is because I haven't done some of the other tier 3 raids.
Correct. You need to have completed the other ones before in order to be flagged for participating in this one. And yeah.
We might be at pushes also.
Well, drop Bubba.
We got 43 total achievements at the end of that last
Our,
raid.
our mag's flagged.
Drop Bubba. Drop Ash.
Yeah, we'll have to.
Yep. That should allow us to get everybody else in. Should.
Our mag's flagged.
And that's a good thing. Does any
No,
main
Stinky, you do not need to drop.
does any main have any issues with zoning in right now? Please let us know.
I am not currently able to zone in, but I will try again in a second.
Ash is still in the zone. He's throning out now.
Yep,
That's
it'll be
probably
just a second. I'm seeing Q, Corespeller, and Telma as the three not in zone. Not that I like calling you out. I just want to
Quave is flagged.
make sure everybody can zone in. Now I'm only seeing
Telma.
Telma.
Try now.
Success.
Yeah, for some reason it took me
Very
forever
good.
to zone in.
All right, that's no problem. We got every main in, and that's what counts. We don't want to leave our team out. We want to do this together. Now, this event, unfortunately, is a little bit more complicated than the one we just did, but with your patience, we will work out the details and make it work. This event has... we're going to start with... we're going to start with the first phase. Although it's not splitting the raid, we need to split the raid. We need to split the raid into 3. Our casters with some tanks and healers need to be focused on the sand area. Our melee DPS tanks and healers shall be in the forest area, and everybody we have left will handle water. It can be tanks, it can be healers, it can be melee casters, whoever it might be. But if we can split groups, looking at the groups, I'm going to say... let's put... give me just a sec. We're going to need to make an exchange between group 2 and group 3. Group 1 and group 3.
What do you want to change?
I'm thinking Pommel for group 3. Let me look at the rest of this. Hold on just a sec.
Group 5 still has no healer.
Yeah.
It's super awkward.
Take a pally, they can be our healer.
I'll do it.
I'll volunteer.
Ikovian said it first.
Okay.
That's definitely the wrong group.
All right, Akovian, if I die, you know how much shit you're gonna get, right?
Yeah, I'm still going to point at you and laugh. I mean, we'll have a nice, beautiful standoff.
All right, give me a sec. I'm working out the details here on which group is going to go to which area. Hold on.
You call him out. I'm making a hotkey for it there, Lizard.
Thank you.
No cleric aura, though. Boo.
Just stand by while Lizard continues to adjust. I'll put a hotkey in on which groups are going where.
Will we, if we move up to that little water feature over there, will that trigger anything in the event, or just hang out?
It will not. You're welcome to move.
Okay, thank you. I wanted to ask before doing.
I'm glad you did.
Have you not been to Morell's castle? Is that why you need to explore?
No, I was just gonna go fishing.
Ah.
In a moment, you'll see a hotkey with forest, water, and sand areas with your respective group. While we're waiting on Lizard to continue doing that, make sure you check which group you're in right now. Know your group. Know your group number.
I think that's the best way to split it for now.
Okay, if you are in GURPS group, GURPS group, Rallis's group, or Kit's group, that's 2, 4, and 6, you will be forest. Water will be 1, 5, and 8. That's Volkert, Skyfall's group, and Arya's group. If you are in groups 3, 7, and 9, you are in sand. That will be Landholder's group, Talma's group, and Tinston's group.
So the bad things that are about to happen. The Sandman, obviously in the sand area. I'll go over the details on how to get there and such, but the Sandman, that one does a F's up melee. Basically, amnesia, which is silence for melee, attack speed lowered, and 40k damage on a targeted AE. So spreading out helps. Water, you get a silence and melee silence, and a 30k AE. Forest, you get mana drain, targeted AE. The idea is that all three of these need to be killed around the same time.
All of those are targeted AEs with a 50-foot radius, just FYI.
Yep, so the more you can spread out in your area, the better off you are, because it's going to target an area. It's going to be a person there.
Especially the healers.
Yeah. So it is going to target a player officially, but it's going to AE an area, and anybody within 50 radius of that area is going to take the AE. And that happens, it depends on your area, usually every 40 seconds. The mana drain is every 20 seconds. So that's why I put more melee in the forest area, because they don't have to worry about the mana drain. You know it landed on you because you're also snared.
Real quick, Liz. Two things.
Go ahead.
One, Dami, Canaris is gonna, if he's healing for group 3, he's gonna need to get moved to 7 or 9, so that he's not split up from his cleric.
Good call.
And then 2 is GURP to Shadow Killer is 50 distance in this zone, so that's a rough estimate of how far apart people need to be.
I could move a paladin out of group 3. Is that okay?
Let me
Or no?
look at group 3. Yes.
Now have wits help.
Please check your groups. Numbers are changing. Make sure you keep an eye on what group you're in. Basically, the first part of this event is kill all 3 of these mobs around the same time. We have a slight delay here before something horrible happens, but we do need to kill them around the same time. These mobs do hit pretty hard, so as a tank, you'll need to be ready for it.
These mobs have to be balanced.
Not necessarily, but they need to die around the same time. As long as they die within, I'd say, 20 seconds or so, we're okay. I know some walkthroughs say other things. I'd like to keep it within 20 seconds. Using defensive is use all of your defensives. You guys hit hard. But quicker we get them dead around the same time, better off we are. I guess I better see what group I'm in. What did I put me? Oh, I put me in forest. Great. That's suck one.
While we're all gathered and before we split up, let's make sure we redo all buffs. Check all buffs, please. Get those out. As once we split, we may be missing certain classes. Let's get buffs out now, please.
How the hell did I put me in the suck one? The forest is the worst one to do. Oh well.
Well, I know
How
for you,
much mana do you have?
You stuck a melee group with a melee silence one, so.
Nine didn't.
But no.
3, 7,
said
and 9
water?
are sand.
You said
No, sand has these. No wait, I'm sorry.
He said water had the melee science, and group 5 is going there.
Water is both.
Yeah, water's both. So.
You just have to deal. Sorry.
Yeah, I had to throw DPS around somewhere. And putting casters in, I want the least amount of casters in the forest area. Because 3,500 mana loss per tick is bad. All right, hold on just a sec. Make sure you check your buffs.
Where's sand going? The sand castle?
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Is it
start
safe
running.
to head there?
Yeah, there's nothing up.
The water
Yep.
going to the big water area,
Yep.
or into the catacombs thing.
Hold on. Just checking on something real quick. Please be patient with us. Right now, we should be, most of us should be holding right at the zone in and waiting. Some people are doing a couple other things, and that's okay. Just be patient with me. We got some other things going on.
I'll be right back.
Huh. Hey, we gotta say our area to Melbourne to port to them. We don't have to run around. We got everybody that moved.
Oh, we didn't have
could-
to run there? Damn it.
Nope.
I didn't remember that part.
Yep. I was just looking it up because I couldn't take the portal to the ship. So if you started moving around to go pre-position yourself, turn around and start running back. So the way that's going to work is once we activate or once we start the event, we're going to tell Tower Guard Melbor which spot we're going to.
I'll evac Shadow since I was kind of behind you.
Don't do that, and well, it might take
Oh,
us to the zone.
it
I'll just
doesn't.
run back.
This
I don't mind.
real zone.
That's what I was checking. I didn't want everybody else running around having to do that. I was checking to see if we could get there without that.
Yeah, that's what happened is I got to the whirlpool that's supposed to take you to the pirate ship and it didn't take me. I was like, let me go check that real quick.
I just did the
Nice.
water mission, so I actually knew where the heck I was going on that one, so it worked out fine.
Okay, so again, if you are in group 2, 4, or 6, you are in the forest group. If you are in group 1, 5, or 8, you're in the water group. And if you are in 3, 7, or 9, you're in the sand group. Group 1, 2, and 3 are the tank groups. Support your tank. Support your local tankage. Essentially, this first part is tank it down, get it dead, try to kill them around each other. We're all going to see them on extended target. Should only be 3 mobs. Not a big mystery. Let's see how we do, okay? So, if you are in group 2, 4, or 6, say Forest to Tower Guard Melbur. If you are in group 1, 5, or 8, say Water to Tower Guard. And 3, 7, and 9, say Sand to Melbur. You should be saying the appropriate word to Tower Guard Melbur right now.
When you say that, do not move around. Do not aggro anything. If anything is aggroed early, we can't use Melbor to port. So make sure everybody's in position before we do anything.
This area really fucks up my eyes.
Yeah, it makes me want to throw up.
So what I'd like you to do is check your map and zoom out just a little bit and see if there's any X's that are not near you.
We're missing
And
Quave.
speak to your group and advise them in which area that they should probably be doing that thing.
Missing Dummy.
I'm running back to the guy.
Called Dummy Lost in Space.
What do we tell?
Watch
I don't
her.
see wits.
I'm in the forest.
Tommy, you say water to that guy.
Tower guard.
Yes.
I am here.
Forest is set.
Almost.
Go ahead.
There we
Hey, Lizard, have you put any thought into who's gonna loot the clicky items after this?
go.
According to Alice, it should be
No.
people that are quick to react and pay attention because they're going to be curing people of DTs, or not DTs, dots.
Good question. At this point, I'm really just kind of hoping that we're going to survive this part. Let's see if we can get these mobs dead first, and then we can sort out that next part. All right. As is anybody not at their area? Is anybody who has checked their map seeing people in other spots? Please let us know. Volkert and Wolfgar, which one of you is going first?
Skyfall says I am.
Volk's first.
Okay. Gerp, you want to go first? You want me to?
Sure, I'll go.
Pummel, you want your knights to go first, or you going first?
Don't matter to me. I'll go first.
You do it, and Canaris will back you up with a weapon shield. And then the knights will deflection and do whatever we have to. Hopefully, we won't get to that point. All right. Then that being the case, Volkert, are you ready to tank your NPC of choice?
No, but I'll tank this one in front of me.
Lovely. Gerp, are you ready to tank your Drader that we have made out of clay?
Your tank.
Pummel, you ready to tank your whatever the F yours is called? Sandman.
Yeah. Are they movable, or are we just gonna kill them where they're at?
Yeah,
Movable.
discharge. You should be able
They
to
do
discharge.
leash, by the way.
All right, so just leave them there.
Yeah, and you can move up to them as long as you don't mess with the NPC right behind him, which is the trigger mob.
I'm gonna take myself off assist.
I would advise at this point spread out, not too far where you can't heal, but spread out from others. Anybody not ready?
Just a reminder, they don't have to be balanced, but they all have to die within 20 to 30 seconds of each other.
All right, friends, tranquil blessings, wards, whatever it is you're going to use. We're about to trigger the event. We need a sleeping guard to be hailed at the same time on my call. Somebody
I got
should
this
be
one.
targeting a sleeping guard, and we'll hail it on my call.
Wards
In
down, please.
3, 2, 1, hail. Mobs are all up. Take them out. Support your tank. Kill your mob.
Should we using discs on these guys?
Short term, yeah. Especially if you're in the forest with Drader. Or way behind. Open it up in the forest. Maybe
can't
slow
even
it
get-
down on the Sandman.
Yeah, I can't even get defensive to go off since I'm silenced or whatever.
Yeah, it took about 10 seconds for me.
Slow it down on the Sandman. Slow. Keep it nice and slow on the Sandman. We cannot kill them out of too much time.
Like 1,500 pets on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dots are falling off of him too, so it'll slow down here.
That's good. Watch your hit points, everybody. These AEs are serious. They're serials. Anybody having issues?
I have a mana drain on me.
Yeah, the mana drain's a pain. I moved way back to try to avoid it, but it doesn't seem like it works.
Does a Pally Splash cure it?
Moving back did seem to help me a little bit.
Does not.
Yeah, moving back does it seem to not as make it as strong or something. I don't know how to explain it. It did make a difference.
Need to back off and let Drader catch up.
Yep, we're trying to kill this as best as we can, but I stacked it against us, it seems. We'll balance a little bit better, but if you have poo, fling it at Drader. Do not kill the other two until Drader is ready.
Yeah, the casters are out of mana.
Walker's down.
Guys, stop sending pets at Drader or at Sandman.
It's on Wolfcarp. Heal him.
Yeah, I haven't yet.
Big heals to Wolf.
Wolfcar's down. We don't have a tank.
I was thinking.
It's all, Nev has it on weapon shield.
Yeah, just heal me. I'll be right.
Got you backed up.
Who's tanking water?
Nev, Navardian.
Keep heals on Navardian.
I've got to go up.
Ooh, Forest is struggling.
You ready for me to take it back now?
Tommy,
If you can handle it, yeah.
bump somebody from group 6, put me in there to cough me to Forest. I'll help him.
Don't let me die. Yeah, go ahead, Volker.
Well, I can just
Burn your mana because there's a mana drain.
area, aren't they?
Heals to Volker.
Could Zeke come over too?
Grip, do you want me to take over this, or are you good?
I think I'm okay.
Core Speller, grab me, please.
Course Fellers, summon Shadow.
Oh,
What
slow down,
if no
Nyan.
heroes allowed in a zone?
Can't COH here.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, wow. Okay. I tried.
Yeah, this is.
Yep, you can't line
Right
of
out.
sight it either.
Walker's out.
Kill the Guardian.
I don't think we're one-shotting this round. We're gonna.
Land hands to Kurt.
Water side, slow down.
Probably should stop casting swarm pets.
Has anyone in Forest figured out how to not get hit by the drain?
It's
spread
really
out.
random.
Targeted
Water
A.
people, stop attacking. Don't kill yours. Water people, stop attacking.
Melber will also not port people while the fight is active.
That's good to know.
Guardian's down.
It's on Eagle.
On Eagle.
Wolfcar has it.
Troops down.
Back on Eagle.
Res to Kurt.
Should I run back?
Marley's power just went out.
Oh boy.
Should a few of us gate and take the banner back and help out Forest?
Yeah, if you can gate and banner back. Oh wait, no, you can't because it won't let you port up.
Well, we're in the forest though, because we're right here.
Eagle's
That's-
down.
so
It's on a
Here is
Covian.
homeland. I'm there helping.
Help what you can.
Running back.
Damaging
has it,
coming
or-
to Forest.
Tidal wave sucks.
Lizard's gonna die soon.
The light
I'm out of mana.
Thank you for the gift of life.
You're welcome. Kill this thing.
Water has a lot dead.
Sand
they wanna
continued.
start.
Water
Sand continue
wiping.
to DPS.
Kill your mob. It's a bad call, but I'm making it. Kill your mob.
I'm trying
Just
to
have
Water
everybody
wipes.
burn.
Kill your mob. If you're at it, kill it.
Burn, burn, burn.
Water's in bad shape.
Yeah, anybody left alive with water?
No.
I am.
If you have any ability to kill your mob, please do. I'm not saying it's gonna work, but
Killing.
we're not far off at this point.
We got this.
A little worried about our friends in water.
I'm gonna see if I can run there.
Yeah, once the other two go down, we might be able to port over. Who knows?
The Sunder and Crash is zoning back in now.
60-second timer begins now.
Sand is done.
You said we can't portal in?
Try.
It says you cannot teleport while others are still fighting.
Forest is down.
We can't get back to water.
You can run there.
It's a long run, right?
Mhm.
I'm on my way.
Can you mount in Morels?
No.
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 I'm in the maze. I just don't know where in the maze it is.
First hallway to the right, left.
It's
Follow
too
the-
late at this
Found
point.
it. It's at 12%.
Yeah, it's too late at this point. There's
It
no
just
reason
despawned.
to run around.
It just despawned.
Great first attempt, everyone. Good job.
It really was. We killed 2 out of 3. The only reason that we had water wipe, honestly, is because we had to delay so long for Forest. So we'll need to make some adjustments for DPS there.
It was just a mana drain, I believe.
Yeah. Well, we didn't. That was part of it, but I don't think we had as strong of a DPS setup. I really think we need to balance a little bit more on that part.
That silence in water was deadly.
Yeah, that's bad mojo, and if it lands on the wrong people at the wrong time, that's going to kill your tanks, which it did.
It only lasts like 3 seconds, though. It's not horrible.
Yeah,
You know,
but
we
when
could
you're
probably
fighting like
pull.
that, no.
If you are currently dead, please summon your corpse to the lobby. If we have anybody that we can, especially boxes, if we have anybody that we can use to assist with rezzing in the lobby, that'd be a great thing to do. Let's support our friends who died.
Net Noy will be on East.
Thank you. We're not going to, because so many lived, we are not going to be heading to the hall to rebuff. We're going to rebuff at the banner. There is one group that is not near the banner. 3 groups, I should say. One team that is not near the banner. Would TLing out and bannering back in be best for them? If you can get to the banner, that would be great.
Yeah, I would have the crew that's at the sand position, go ahead and Gates or Throne of Heroes or whatever out. AETL if there's still a wizard
Call
over
him?
there.
Or you can't call him, can you?
Yeah, unfortunately, we can't call the hero here, but we.
Is there an NPC to say something to get back, or?
Not that I'm aware of. That NPC, if you hail him, will trigger the event.
So is it just that Forest needs more melee?
I think Forest just needs a little more DPS is really all it is.
Yeah, and we're just going to make a slight change on that. We're going to move 1 or 2 around. It's really unfortunate that Marley and Mill are not going to be able to return. I get the losing power thing. We had a lot of that in this area today.
Like you can sucker, so that might be a way to get back to the start and get re-situated.
So we are going to need to move groups around a little bit in order to make it work. I know we burnt a lot of discs in order to make work what we did. Most of our warriors probably burnt Fortitude. A lot of people probably used Armor of Experience. That does make this more complicated.
Not only that, but that puts us down on another cleric.
Which is genuinely a problem.
Was Marley a flagged one, or?
She was not.
wait,
Maybe
that's
that's because she's offline.
She was not flagged.
She was not flagged.
So
Neither
we should
was
be able
Mill.
to bring in another box.
We could bring 2
cleric
more.
or 2 clerics in.
Because
Alright,
Marley
that'll help.
and Mill were not flagged.
I mean, it sucks that they're gone, but, well, since it was a non-flagged spot, we can put a box in.
Are Armag and Ariana both in the raid already? They'd be my
Armag
first
was.
2 choices.
Mine is not.
Sand really didn't have that much of a problem healing, so.
Yeah, I was having to throttle back quite a bit on sand, so if we need to split me off from somewhere else, we can.
I just kept going because everybody else stopped and we still were at 35%.
Heck, I stopped DPSing at like 65.
Yeah, I did too.
Pitco, where were you at? What section were you in?
Is it water with you?
So that silence was only 3 seconds on you?
Most of the time.
Did anybody else have it for just 3 seconds?
It wasn't very long duration, no.
It's a 6-second silence, so it's not long at all.
But long enough to kill a tank.
Yeah, long enough to kill a tank, but
I couldn't get 50 to 60% of my stuff off because of it. So maybe it's lag, but that's the way it was for me.
So Skyfall and Itcovian are part of water. And they both brought in a cleric, so do you want me to shuffle?
You can move Ikovian. Or me, if you need to put me in Forest or whatever.
Sounds so offhanded, like, you can get rid of that guy. We got Eagle.
Well, I would suggest moving a Kovian just because we don't want to mess with Water's DPS because Water was fine DPS wise and we don't want to handicap him by removing a bunch of DPS.
Yep.
So I can move. Who's Group 2 part of?
2 was forest. 2, 4, and
2,
6
4,
were
6.
forest.
Okay. I can do that.
I'm going to have my group evac loaded in case sand is the early one to go down. I'm just going to hit it. That way we can run at forest if they fall behind again.
Is
The goal is
that
still to balance it, but
Tama, your evac took us to the zone line. Took you to the zone
Yes.
line, right? Okay.
yes, took us
So
right here.
here is an option. We don't adjust anything yet. We get sand down to 5%. Talma's group evacs, the other group stays there. Just Talma's group evacs, the other group stays there. Group 7 then moves up to forest and continues to burn. Water can stop at 5% as well. But if sand just goes full burn until 5% drops, obviously stop dots sooner than that. But if we just keep going all the way down to 5% and then pour it out, we should be able to move to forest and help. Even if forest is at like 40 or 50.
I like that because forest, it's literally just a hop, skip, and a jump. You don't need to say anything to anybody. It's right there.
Yeah, forest is the one we can get to. Water's the one I always worry.
Water's a long run.
As long-
Sand is the one we cannot get to at all.
Oh, water's just a run?
Yes, it's a long run, but I got there at the end right before the NPC despawned. I walked around the corner and it was up and it was back up to 12%, and then it despawned in front of me.
Okay. I think that's a good way to go. I think 10% is the place that we back them off, though.
Fair.
Because dots are a thing and something can go wrong. I think hold the 10% until all three are there and then kill them. I like the idea. I like the plan. Let's do it.
Not actually going to run there. We're just going to go up to the NPC and say water.
No, you're still in sand.
So everything is going to stay the exact same for
Except for
everybody, except for group. Which group was that?
It's 7.
Group 7 is at some point, right around 10%, something like that. Group 7 is going to evac out and then run up to forest. For clarification, from the banner, forest is actually northwest of the banner, in the hut area. Not Jabba, but the other one. So, northwest, across the river, into the huts. You'll see it.
Did I change areas?
Yes.
What am I now? Thank you.
Covian, you're with Lizard.
Groups will remain the same. 246 158 379. Check what group you're currently in. That's the things you're going to do. Group 7, you have the complicated part. Does anybody there not understand the changes that we've made for you?
Eagle?
Nah, it's replacing the glyph. I'm coming back in.
Cool.
Okay, appreciate it. Group 7, if you look at the map where Shadow Killer is, this is where the forest one is. So when we get evac'd, we will be running all the way up to here to re-engage.
Again, for everybody, the goal is take your mob to 10%, and don't kill it until called. That's going to be our strategy for this first section. Anybody have any questions on that?
Group 9, I want you guys to make sure that you are going full DPS until group 7 evacs. Because we need to get our mob down as fast as possible so we can go help forest as early as possible to save the raid from wiping or running out of time or whatever.
Without taking it under 10%.
Without killing it.
That group evacing isn't taking too many healers away, is it?
Nope,
It's
just their
just
own.
No.
It's just one healer, bare feet. So
Although Bare Feet is an amazing healer, I'm confident we're going to be able to hold it without him.
One question.
Bring it.
Well, we're talking to this guy to go to a point. When they evac back out, do they have to request the area that you want them to go to?
Negative.
No, it will
Instead,
not
they
work.
will simply run northwest to the forest area.
All right, just wanted to clarify that.
I'm glad you asked. All right, please make sure you got your buffs. It's almost time to get this going again. Is mana okay?
Yeah.
Everybody topped up on their vodka?
Is there going to be a break after these are dead to sort
Yes,
out this item thing?
absolutely. The next section is fun. But getting this sorted out is going to be a big step for us tonight.
Roger that.
So,
Yeah.
moderately related, we did get 2 drops. So if we want to hand those out to potential healers, we may want to do that.
Oh.
Who is it not red for?
I was close enough for Dradir. I had poured it out for Sandman. But it's going to be the Sandman and Forest groups, respectively, that got a drop.
I can take the Sandman one if there's not anything else I'm going to need to be doing.
Yeah, I like the idea of giving it to non-traditional healers because you're going to be focused on healing and curing and doing other things. I like the idea of giving it to, let's say, paladins, rangers, maybe not rangers, but paladins would be great.
Do you
But
know if the dots added have an emote attached or if they'll have to hunt them?
I've always had to use historically, I just had people calling out, hey, I need cured of this.
Then everyone needs to be on top of that. Because
Yeah.
that's not a pleasant dot. Any of them.
Oh, they're all different cons?
Yeah,
There's
and
3
that's in the
different
next
dots,
phase.
and you use a different item to cure them. And each of those dots is 22k plus some other stuff. 22k dot plus other things.
And those items are the only thing that can cure it.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gotcha.
So basically, you need to choose the correct one. Hey, I need cured of this because I have this. And only somebody who has that clicky cure item can cure you. Your own special perfected cures would work, like Monk Purify Body, or if you have a perfected cure, that would work. Only a few classes have perfect cures.
Did DA work?
DA will keep you alive-ish.
It'll work if you know it's about to hit you.
All right, let's work on killing these mobs first.
So for the water one too, I was looking at it. We might be able to use these walls to keep the healers from getting hit with the silence.
Yeah. Okay. Again, groups. Know what group you're in. Check it now. It's time to get to moving. If you're in group 2, 4, or 6, please say forest. If you're in group 1, 5, or 8, please say water. If you're in group 3, 7, or 9, please say sand.
Poker, maybe take him here-ish.
Polk?
Hold on just 1 second.
Is anyone taking this scepter off the Sandman?
Yes.
Malite and Clerical, you could probably stand right here close to where Ariana is, and this should block you from getting silenced.
Let's have Landholder. You can loot the one. You're at Sandman, right?
Yes.
Landholder, you a good quick clicker?
Sometimes.
Okay, well, let's pick 379. 379. Who wants the responsibility of being the clicker? You got to be real fast. Kit, you feel comfortable with this one? Awesome. 379. Who is confident they can do it? Tinston, love it. Let's do it. Tinston, loot up.
Loot up what?
The item on the corpse of the former named.
The Sandman corpse that's under the one that's up right now.
We'll go over the details of what that is and what it does later. We might not even use it tonight. Okay. Again, one quick thing. Taking it to 10. Do not kill your mob until called. Group 7 does things same as last round, less deaths. Any not ready?
What do we say to Sleeping Guard?
Not today.
We're pulling that mob. Water's pulling that mob to this wall, so let Volker deal with it.
When it is time, not yet, not yet, not yet. When it is time, we will hail the sleeping guard, which activates your mob. We're going to all do it at the same time. Gerp, are you ready?
Ready.
Pummel, are you ready?
Yep.
Is it Wolfgar or Volkert this time?
Looks like Volk's ready.
All right, Volkert, are you ready?
Confirm.
Excellent. We're going to hail in 3, 2, 1. Hail now, hail now, hail now. Take them down.
Good.
Remember to spread out. Keep your tank up, kill your mob. Well, take it to 10, take it to 10, take it to 10.
Sandman's a construct mages.
Do not kill it, just take it to 10. Careful on your dots. Careful on your dots under 20. Careful on your dots under 30.
Trader is not summoned.
Make sure you kill those form bats before we get to 10.
Can we pull Trader back a little bit, line of sight? Pull him out of the tents a little bit.
Let Gerp do it. So it doesn't get behind him.
Don't worry about Rez and Dami.
Careful on the dots on Sandman.
That's my corpse from last attempt.
Okay.
Careful on dots on Sandman. Stop at 10, stop at 10. Group 7, be ready.
Kill your swarms.
Group 7, you can start your cast at 12. You can start your cast.
It's all my evacos.
It's coming.
Stop TPS on sand. Good job. Naiade and Gatorade. Stop at 10.
I need line of sight again. Can we pull Drader out, please?
Let Grip do it. Good. Good job on Sandman.
Skyfall, is that wall blocking the
It's not.
side? It's not.
Poop. Naiade, watch your dots. Naiade, watch your dots. Group 7, are you near?
We're in.
We're nuking.
Very good.
Wards down if you haven't used them yet.
Final is fading lizard.
Taking it from GURP, taking it from GURP. Lizard's got him.
Opening it up.
Up damage on Nide.
Line of sight, please.
I would take Sand and Night down to 5.
Let's get this down a little bit.
Sandman only has one group for DPS.
Sandman kill. Sandman kill. Nye leave it.
Aria,
Kill.
pull pet pack, please.
Sandman kill it. Sandman only. Naiad should not be killing. Sandman kill it. Drader kill it. Drader kill it. Naiad kill it. Naiad kill it. All three kill it. Well done, everybody.
Yeah, that was flawless.
Who at Naiad would get these things?
If it would never already end.
We only got one scepter. We didn't get scepters from the other two that we already got them from.
Understood. For the sleeping guard, there is a sleeping guard near your area. For the sleeping guard near your area, I want you to say tower to it. Say tower to sleeping guard. Once you have said tower to sleeping guard, hold here. Don't move around.
Oh yeah, don't move.
Congratulations on beating the first phase of Morell's castle.
Says we can med and regroup.
So if we wipe, we're stuck here, right?
Pretty much, yes.
Good. Okay, just checking.
We don't need to do that again until we have to do it again.
Would move that campfire over here then.
Banner has been moved to the new location.
AK, what's the recommendation on that?
Stand by. I don't have a recommendation for who should get the final scepter, but I have a recommendation on how that should be handled.
I'm good with crashing getting it, and I'd love to hear Kit throw out the plan, please, for the cures.
Will the raid be relatively close enough that Says will be available?
Yes.
For all to see. Then I recommend, depending on what the debuff is on you, that you ask for a cure and say based on that. But we'll need to, for example, what we used to do in Shadows is if somebody needed a curse cure, they would put CC. If they needed a disease cure, they would do DC. Obviously, we're going to have to adjust that a little bit because you have Dreams of Darkness, Dreams of Drowning, Dreams of Shifting Sands. So SS can be for Shifting Sands, DR for Drowning, DK for Darkness.
Yeah, if you make a hotkey that says Darkness, Drowning, or Shifting Sands, or Stifling Sands, yeah, that would work. If you just make a hotkey that says /say darkness, drowning, or stifling sands, that'd be a
Okay,
good
like,
way.
are multiple people going to get these curses at a time?
Yes.
3.
Okay, so if we have set people that are going to be able to cure, why not everybody make 3 hotkeys with the 3 names of the people that will cure the specific thing that they need?
Because then they've got to remember which one is which.
No, they just have to know which one's on them and hit that button, and it'll send a tell to who cures it.
And that way, the
Oh.
person who has it can just do /RT.
Exactly.
I like it. Interesting. I like it.
But
So
it looks like there are 3 going out, 1 of each, right?
That would
right.
What does RT mean?
Retell.
Yeah.
It'll target them.
You're responding to a tell with targeting them. Respond with targeting. RT. So when you do that, you are targeting whoever the last person sent you a tell. It's a great way for curers to make it work.
Okay, then which one is Kit curing?
Kit has Dreams of Darkness.
Testing.
So Kit just got a bunch of tells.
It's a 1-second recast on it, so we can do them pretty quick.
Okay, so Kit has darkness. Who's got the next one?
Drowning. Crashin has drowning. So your hotkey will say /tell space Crashin space cure me, I'm drowning, drowning, holy crap, drowning, drowning, cure me now, or else drowning. Or something like that. Much less dramatic.
And you said that was crashing?
Yes. Tinston is stifling sands. You can talk to him about the sands in your sandy areas. Sandy Cheeks or anywhere else.
Can I MGB down here?
Yes.
Can you put those then? Yeah, you did. Thank you.
Again, we are advising that every player creates 3 hotkeys. One sends a tell to Kit asking for Cure of Darkness. One is tell to Crashin, Cure of Drowning. One is Cure to Tinston, Cure of Sands.
A note for Crashin and Tinston. If you weren't aware, some people aren't. When someone sends you a tell, you can click on their name in your tell window or in the chat window. A drop down will pop up and you can instantly target them. You can also hotkey
Who
them.
are the second 2 people? I'm sorry, give me those again.
That's okay. It's in raid chat right now. It's
Oh, I
Kit,
see.
Crashin, and Tinston. It's better to ask twice than be wrong once. Okay, we get it. we get it.
Do you know how many people chose that they have sand in uncomfortable area tells for me?
I am amused by this.
Was it more than 3?
Oh yeah, way more than 3.
So, while we're fixing that up, there's a couple things to keep in mind. On the first section of this, which is from 100 to 60%, not only do you need to watch out and press that hotkey, you also need to be hiding out of line of sight every time he warps. One person is going to say when he warps or shadow steps, at that point you need to be out of his line of sight or you get DT'd. So there are 2 things that will kill you. 1, if you don't get cured, or 2, if you are not out of line of sight, and we cannot say what line of sight is because he shadow steps around the room. So you need to be watching your positioning and make sure you can't see him. This is an event where you need to pay very close attention to it. There is one other thing to mention on this section of the fight. Occasionally, some puppets will come to life. The puppets are mezzable. If we can mezz them, that'd be awesome. The idea is to get them to 60% as quick as possible. After 60%, we don't have to use the hotkeys anymore. We are going to have some ads that we'll need to kill.
Out of curiosity, what's our cure window time?
It is 22k per tick when it lands on them.
Oh, I see. So there's not a timer on it. It's just
Yeah, it's they're gonna die.
Those puppets hit for 16k and are mezzable, like you mentioned.
Yeah. So if we're just gonna mez the puppets, keep them mez for a bit, but the 60 to 50%, that's the we're gonna get 4 ads during that. We'll just have to kill them. After that, then basically he changes form and he starts doing the debuffs again, and we kill him to win. This is the last part of the event. It's just a little bit worse than the Kazakh fight. So sorting out the details on this is everything. So please be patient. This is going to be something that we need to work through, and we don't have a lot of time left on our raid timer, but we do have a little bit of time left. We still got an hour left of our raid timer, if my time zones are correct. So hopefully we won't need it, but we do have the opportunity to try this a couple times and figure out what's going to work for us, because this is the last event that's blocking us from beating the end zone. Well, getting into the end zone so we can beat it. And if it's a real pain in the pooper, we don't even have to come back much. But either way, does any of our warriors have fortitude down currently?
My fortitude is down.
Okay.
Mine's up.
So only GURPS is down at the moment?
the cures are not needed after 60%. Is that correct?
Unfortunately, it comes back at the very end of the event, too.
Okay, thank you. Then I might recommend using half the wards at the top and then half the wards at the bottom. I'll call for them by class.
Still got a few minutes left on the refresh.
I really wish if you typed Volkert's name in the raid, you could click on Volkert's name in the raid and it would target Volkert.
Oh, hell yeah.
Make a suggestion on the EQ forums.
Yeah, I might actually.
Wow, it could be worse. Could be sailing.
I was going through and I saw Lizard Man and Landholder, and I combined them and made Lizard Holder.
Good.
Nice.
I'm apparently Bon Joven.
Lizard, what I'm reading on Raspers is in phase 3, when he gets to 60%, there's 4 suits of armor. Players approach and they are automatically switched into a shroud. And then they've got to snare and kite him for 10%.
Yeah.
Pets will still do damage during that. Dots should continue to tick over. So right before 60%, we need to be popping swarm pets and dropping as many dots as we can.
I've always just tanked through it.
Fair.
anyone know the range on these heals? Or cures, rather?
Standing by. It says 200. At least for my clicky, it does.
Roger that.
If you check the item window and then click on the spell, it should give you the spell data, which has a range of 200 on mine.
It's possible the dots won't even do it, actually, just the pets.
All right. Anybody not ready to get this started? Nothing
your buffs
stopping
real
us
quick.
from getting it going.
Are there Gina triggers for this?
Let me check.
I suppose there could be.
I think mine does. It's the one I think that Skyfall sent out.
Okay, got it. Thank you.
All right, let's all move up. Keep in mind that you need to be out of line of sight every time he warps.
All right, which one's that? I'm not quite sure.
I don't understand the question.
It said cure disease. That means check which one you have.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't tell you?
No, they're all the same.
They are not, actually. It looks like they are different.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just the spell he cast is the same. You get the same message. Each one is different, though.
Yeah, the emote you get.
Do water cure if you say the right thing.
Then there might be a separate emote if Gina's going off a different thing than the spell hitting you.
So disease is the dream dark or dream whatever.
Oh, the darkness.
Darkness is disease. Drowning is drowning, and sands is sands. And that Gina trigger.
All right, is anybody not ready?
Wait, sand was which one? Stifle?
Stifling
should be
sands, yes. With a Tell the Tinston.
Could you do the other two, please?
I think Shadow has that hotkey if that's what you're looking for.
Overcome with sickness. Is that darkness?
Yes. Sickness is darkness.
Yeah, because my audio trigger says disease.
Yeah, that's darkness.
It's misleading.
I can always change it later.
I'm changing mine right now.
You can change the text to what it'll say.
Oh, you can change the text and the voice over also.
Cool.
I can share my triggers if somebody wants.
Do you want to link it in Raid?
Just link it, dummy. I'm updating it now.
Yeah, I'm just going to share the Morell's castle.
Remember, if you are accepting multiples, you might get multiple warnings and blast your eardrums out with all sorts of randomness.
Let me just link mine because I've already sent it out to most people.
Okay.
All right, it's updated. It says Cure Darkness now.
Thank you, Skyfall.
And again, thank you for your patience, everybody. I know it takes a little more time to set up the first time, but it works for us. Please be patient.
More better?
Yes.
A little better.
Way more better.
Where did you link that at?
In Guild.
I didn't see it.
Check your Gina. You.
Switch to Gina and see if it has a prompt on it saying that Skyfall has sent you a package.
No, I don't.
Giggity.
I don't have Gina.
Oh, then that's why you're not getting anything or seeing anything.
That would be it. Yeah.
Yes.
Should get Gina.
Yep. Just keep an eye on your stuff, and you'll be all right. All right. Anybody not ready? We need to get this going for the first round.
My apologies. I just have to edit the Gina trigger to put my character's name in there so I know which one it's talking to.
That's
Just a
okay.
second.
Go ahead. I know I'm a little pushy, but I want us to have the most amount of opportunity to be as successful as we can on this.
Shadow Killer.
For wanting us to be successful.
Shadow, could I ask you what those 3 triggers are?
I'm using them in say. If you look in /say, those are the messages that you'll see. You won't see
From
them in
each of the
say,
3?
obviously. Yeah. You are overcome with sickness. You feel as if you are drowning, and your vision blurs as sand fills your eyes.
Thank you.
That's what triggers those audio messages for everybody.
And although Gina is not specifically required for attending raids, it definitely makes your life a lot easier for the vast majority of players, especially if you are not a great multitasker. Even if you are, it is beneficial in speeding things up and making things better. We have a couple of people who are especially adept in the ways of the Gina. So feel free to reach out for assistance. Dami just mentioned he's happy to help. I actually believe he is. We'll see, but I think he actually is happy to help.
I am. If it was up to me, it'd be a raid recommendation. I mean, a raid requirement. But
absolutely.
Part of the advantage to it is we can share audio triggers like this instead of everybody having to go in and individually set up their own in-game audio triggers.
Saying the nice thing for this too is I have audio triggers all the way up to COV.
That's
good to go. Thank you.
It's all good. Right. Also good for casters. They could put triggers for their gift the manas and stuff like that, so you know when that stuff is popping off.
My problem is I'm not sure how to take those files and install them into the game.
You don't have to. When somebody sends a link like I did, it'll automatically, if your log is on, Gina will automatically ask you if you would like to merge it, and it'll do it for you.
And then you don't have to download anything.
No, it didn't. I'm not getting a message, so it must not.
Do you have your log file on?
I have no idea.
Type /
Well,
log.
Stop.
Let's go ahead and get this event started, and we can see how we need to make adjustments from there. Wolfgar, are you ready to tank Zaindar?
I'm gonna take him right where he's at.
For the moment, yes, but he is going to warp around and hopefully summon you to him.
Okay.
We'll need to support Wolfgar in the start, even though Flash of Anger is a thing. We'll need to support him after his 6 seconds of Flash of Anger are up.
Thinking everybody's going to want to be real close to a pillar so you can dance around it to block line of sight.
When do the puppets go active that we have to mez?
That's going to be around 60%. It can be earlier, but it's in the first section of the fight. I'm anticipating it'll be, well, maybe around 70.
Or all tanks have
85 sleepwalkers spawn and begin pathing to puppets, so depends how fast we're killing.
Yeah, that's why I say around 70-ish, but...
Yeah.
All right, Wolf, if you'll assume the position.
Are we ready?
And Volkert's going to back up Wolf. Wolf, if you'll move up there.
Do you have to talk to him to attack him, or can I go up to him?
You just walk up to him for now and stand there.
Okay.
All right. When Wolfgar is ready, he's going to say something. And when he hails him is when he goes active. So, Wolfgar, when you are ready and have your defensives a-going, you're welcome to hail him. Just let us know before you do.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
All right, here we go. He is warped. Hide, hide, hide. Hide, hide, hide. DT. All right, let's get Wolf on it.
Get Kit up quickly, please.
Heals to Wolf. Reminder, Volkert's up next if need be.
Leave Dami's corpse alone. I'm good. That was
Take it-
from previous fight.
Take it down.
I guess everything warped here.
I know what happened to my shrink went away too.
That's all right.
Hide, DT.
Out of line
Get
of
behind a
sight.
pillar.
Wolfgar's dead. Got DT'd, I guess.
He landed. Volkert up. Lizard is dead.
Get Wolfgar and Lizard res, please.
They're up.
You want this divine lizard?
That'd be lovely.
Here it comes.
He's at 89.
Watch for those puppets. We're going to need to mez them when happens. Watch for puppets. Focus on the named. Getting him to 60 is the target.
What's killing people?
Probably lack of cures. 60%, we have a reprieve. At 65, I want all dots refreshed. At 65, at 60, I want all swarm pets out.
Volkert needs drowning care.
Hide.
Hide.
Break
Out of line of sight. All right, back at it.
Puppets up.
There are 5 puppets currently.
Kit's down, need a
Gotcha's
res.
down.
Fox down.
6 puppets.
Pummel's down. Liz is down.
We are wiping.
Yeah, it's going nowhere down.
Hide now.
Four of those
Hide,
If you can get out now. If you can get out now. Otherwise, die.
Unrelated and the sleepwalkers were nukeable.
Gotcha. So we need to focus on killing the sleepwalkers as they're moving.
It might be easier to kill them than the puppets.
Yep, I agree. All right, so this will be something to focus on for next time. If you died, which is the vast majority of raid, go ahead and summon your corpse to the lobby, please. We'll get rezzed up, and once it resets, we'll banner back in. Not yet.
Is anybody FD'd in the instance?
Yes.
Okay.
Nice.
Let us know when or if it resets.
Will do.
In the
Until
meantime,
then. Sorry, go ahead.
Nope. Well, in the meantime, let's go ahead and get our corpses rezzed up. Summon to the lobby, get rezzed, and we can wait in the guild hall pool for the stuff. Please do not banner back until called.
We lost a lot of clerics to some AoEs or DTs or something.
I'm not. I'm not certain it was safe when that guy was on top of the pillar on line of sight. I'm not sure.
Once the puppet got in the raid, he just went through everybody.
Yeah.
It looks as though it's reset.
Thank you. It's still probably faster to meet up in the guild hall pool, so we're going to meet up there. Once reses are done, meet up in the pool.
We'll just MGB out these chanter buffs when everybody gets here, guys.
Thank you.
Where do you want to buff? Pool?
Let's buff in the pool for right now, since the vast majority of everybody died pretty much, except for a couple of individuals. It'd be faster to buff up, met up in the pool and buff up there. So
Yeah,
once
just
you've
grabbing
got your
a
corpse
glyph.
done, head to the pool.
Grabbing a glyph and then grabbing another one to replace that one. I use it.
Thank you.
So since I'm not sure on something, so if we kill the sleepwalkers, we won't get the puppets?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay, because I was mezzing, but they just were resisting. I only ever got one of them.
Yeah, and we got overran with them really quick. So I thought it was only going to be like one or two, because that's what I remember. But I guess my old team was quick on the murdering of the others. So we're going to be quick on it also. Again, thanks for the patience on the learning event. It's worth it. It's worth it. And it's kind of fun to be able to team up and do things together, even if it's die.
For the sake of these, our mages, the sleepwalkers had no aggro, so your pet or your
Jolt won't
shock
work.
money won't
Yeah,
do
shock
shit,
won't work.
so. But I mean, we've got a few wizards, we've got a bunch of rangers.
Our spear will work just fine.
Necro's Wake to Death would work great too.
Are you counting on us dying partially so you can?
Oh yes.
Yes, if the Necros had their way, we would all wipe real quick at the beginning of a raid, and then drag the bodies around with us.
That which kills you makes us stronger. It's actually not a bad tactic.
I am not willing to wipe the raid at the beginning of the raid.
How many bodies can you summon?
Really not thought of that before.
Well, no, I have actually. No, we've got,
No, I am not the coward. You know full well I'll die anytime.
right, yeah, I'm aware of that. No, let's see, there's 5 bodies per necro. We have 7 necros. That's most of a raid.
I love the little cat meme of him slapping the two buttons that says dead people and new friends at the same time.
Somewhere way the hell back in the beginning, before Call of the Hero, that is one way that we got around and cheesed a couple raids.
Truth.
Truth.
Oh, what? Dragon corpses around?
Necro summons.
Well,
Like
sorry. I'm gonna drag it down.
Playing Sky, right?
Plane of air.
Plane of air. Yeah, I'm in plane of air. I remember Quev doing
Understood, Dramage.
Night Dream.
I mean, Plane of Sky.
Say
Plane of
Dramage.
Air is Planes of Power. I guess you could do it on the islands there too.
Yeah, Plane of Sky, we did that there. Yeah.
No, I said air. Planes of power. Yes.
Yeah, we did it in Sky. We did it in Air. I don't really think we did it anywhere else too much.
Everywhere Necro could convince you to do.
Vexthal. Vexthal, we did a little there too.
I don't remember doing it that much there.
Yeah, it was more of a one-off, but all right. Buff should be just about good, I would think. Let's finish him up so we can get back in there.
I need Channer buffs.
He said he was going to do it when he got back from AFK.
MGB Channer buffs coming in.
Thank you.
Quick question. When that dot hits someone, or when one of those three dots hits someone, does it deal the first 20,000 immediately?
No, I didn't get it.
No.
Okay, so I just wanted to say, like, I have my first hot button 1 and hot button 2 set up for this, where my first button is /RT and my second button is the cure. And the cure is instant and it comes back up in 1 second. So it's important that if you send me a tell or to any of the other guys, just send it one time so that it doesn't stop the next tell from coming in next, if you follow me.
Oh yeah, please don't spam our curers. That would be not only a nightmare for them, but that could prevent other people from getting cured. One message.
Because I can cure them almost as fast as they come in.
One message, one love.
And I would highly recommend also that those 3 hotkeys that everybody made, put them someplace that's really accessible, not somewhere you're going to have to look for and find to click on. Put them in a hotkey, something you can hit fast.
All right, let's go ahead and banner back in.
Sorry, haste is coming out. If you missed it, I'll get you there.
Oof.
I got all chatty.
Oh, you, Kathy, you.
You just want to pick off these Dream Devourers at the start.
Can we?
I don't know. It does have theory.
I'm okay with that. Once you've zoned in, please shrink. We can also move up towards the center-ish.
And here comes haste again. Cliff Spray and Spell Runes are out also.
Nice. Please zone in if you have not.
this the final fight?
Yeah. Kill him to win.
Do it.
As a reminder, I know this is basic, but work with me. Armor of experience will keep you alive versus melee damage. It will do nothing versus spell damage, which is a lot of what's going out. But if you're about to get hit, and you shouldn't be, armor of experience is a thing.
Also, it did appear when we triggered the event that it scattered the raid in the room. So be prepared for that. I don't know if that was just happenstance or if it always does that. So be prepared for that. If you are not one of the tanks, don't do anything for a couple seconds. Let the tanks tag it and flash whatever.
Yeah, I hit it because it was hitting a bunch of casters.
Wolfgar, is your fortitude still up?
No.
Volkert, is your fortitude up?
Down. Used the minute I had to pull.
Okay. Mine is up. Pummel, is your fortitude up?
Mine's up.
Gerp, is your fortitude up?
Negative.
Okay.
Can someone hit their kit hotkey? Thank you.
Yeah, it looks like only one not in zone at the moment. Again, it might warp again at the start. I'll volunteer to go in first because I have all of the, I got Flash, Fort, Armor, and Final Stand as well as a glyph available.
Melinda left. She stayed in raid for pushes.
Oh, very good. Thank you.
So I mean, we have partial group. We can start consolidating. Group 9 has partial, or we're good.
Awesome. All right, is anybody not ready to get this going? Prepare for the two things that we're changing this time is be ready for the warp at the start, and as soon as we see that message of the what are they called?
Dreamwalker?
Dreamwalkers. Yes. As soon as we see Dreamwalkers, kill them. Kill them. If we can kill them right at the start, awesome. If we can't, kill them ASAP. I would advise our Rangers and Wizards pay special attention to that. Mages, if you can assist, that would be great. Do not use your pet-based Shocky, Baki, Many, Wenny pet thingy. You know how to mage more than I do. I get hit in the face.
Right, and I don't think those show up on extended target. I think you have to actually look around for them.
Yep, jump around, you jump up, and then you get down. Anybody not ready?
Does anyone want a MA instead of me?
I can.
Thank you, Shadow.
All right, friends, triggering the event in 5, 4, 3, numbers, triggering.
Orb south.
Hide, hide, hide.
Assist me on murdering this motherfucker.
If somebody sees the sleepwalkers up, call it immediately.
Fortitude fading.
Hide down.
Hide, hide, hide. Line of sight.
There is an emote attached with the start, so.
Kill it to win.
How do we know when it lands?
It says he flaps his enormous wings. I'll set up an audio trigger for that.
6 seconds.
Call it out for now, please.
Yields to lizard.
Bear on lizard.
Sleepwalker soon.
Hide, hide, hide.
Sleepwalkers have begun.
Kill him.
To the west.
Is there only two? He's another.
On the stairs too. There should be 6.
Coming down the stairs.
Which one's Forest Cure?
Kit.
Darkness.
Let's get it to 60. 65, I want all dots refreshed. 60%, I want all pets, swarm pets in.
Spider needs a res.
One minute left on final, then I'll use Armor of Experience. A glyph is still going. $65, refresh all dots. From 60 to 50, we can't damage it normally. We gotta kill the 4 ads. Refresh all dots, refresh all dots. 60 all pets, 60 all pets. Chain pet him at 60.
Hide, hide, hide.
Oh, he warped.
He sure did.
Hit point locked. Watch for ads.
Sorry, Ron.
Eagle, you need darkness cured.
Yeah, I sent it to Al.
There's the ads. A bunch of ads.
Inmate down.
Picking up ads. Down.
I got slapped.
Raid kill ads, raid kill ads.
I've got weapon shield on.
Get on the lowest HP one.
Armor of Experience going. More pets on name, more pets on name.
Weapon shield's going down.
Need all pets unnamed. Lizard DT'd, lizard DT'd.
X tank.
I just got res.
Got res.
Call
got
it.
Killed.
Jules got it right now.
Gerp is down.
Skyfall has it with weapon shield.
Yeah, it didn't even wait. It just turned right on us because we're next on aggro. We just died quick.
Oh, yeah, that works.
It's
Kite
on
it.
Palma.
Kite it, kite it.
Oh, it's being kited.
He's not summoning right now.
Okay. Res.
He's not summoning. Kite it. Good job, Talma.
Paladins, help res, please.
Do you want bannering back or do you want reses?
Bannering back might be better. Kite it for now.
He runs really slow.
That's because he's snared. One of the 2 abilities is a snare.
So
Nice.
what can hit him?
You gotta go close to the golems and get the thing.
Use this-
There's 4 statues at the bottom of the stairs. You can shroud in those, and then you can kite and snare him.
My bow still seems to be landing on him. I don't know if it's doing anything though.
Backstab's landing.
Yep, special attacks and pets, as well as those shrouds, will work. This is the time to recover. Kite this guy around.
Oh, he's running fast.
Big kite.
Don't forget about respite.
If you can't get close to the pillar, I'm going to MGB Brells.
Huddle up for Brells.
I already did it. MGB'd.
Nice.
All right.
One.
So, tanks. Tanks, talk to me. Who has an ability up to tank this?
I get everything up about 20-ish% endurance.
Okay. Great. Who else?
No endurance really right now, but I do have a glyph and a final stand up.
Okay, who else?
Same. I have a glyph and final stand.
Yeah,
Good.
I'm actually in the same boat, but no endurance.
Everything's down. It sounds like Pummel was highest, yes?
I believe so.
Is that what I'm hearing? Okay, because at 50% or so, he's going to go back to normal. And you'll know that because he changes color. He's going to turn from red to black. And that's when he needs to be actually tanked. And we burn him down to win.
Are you guys ready? It's getting close.
Who's tank?
Pummel.
All hails to Pummel.
As soon as that thing changes color, I'd like all MGBs to fire. I'd like a gift of life if possible.
Let's do wards down now, please. All wards down now.
Let's not forget about the ads that wander around. We have to kill those so we don't get additional ads.
Mm-hmm. Dream Devourers and anything else. We are going to get what are those ads called? I don't remember. If we get ads, kill the ads.
The ones that activate the puppets, we'll get them again.
Yep.
Watch out, Shadow.
They look like the naked high elves, I'm pretty sure.
Watch for it. Pummel, are you ready?
Yeah.
Cool. You're following this fool around.
He's at 50.
It can happen anytime. Watch for it.
1% more.
Prepare to support your local neighborhood pummel. There we go.
And he destroyed Tommy.
Heals to pummel.
I'm gonna
Kill it to win. Kill it to win. We can win this.
All wards should be down.
Intensity of the Resolute.
Hide.
Landed. Take him. Heals to pummel.
Germany, wrong one.
We should be getting another wave of sleepwalkers at 35.
Do we have any additional MGBs we can fire?
I have Gift of Life ready whenever you want it.
Nice.
I'm going to start calling for MGBs for casters, for healers.
Watch for those ads. Sleepwalker, Sleepwalker.
He's also simmering. Hide.
Line of sight.
Landed.
Sleepwalker on the northwest
East side.
Fucking zoned
Barefoot,
in.
hit it. Melite, hit it if you have it already.
Anyone want to call or
Hit it.
res zombie?
Stay focused. Stay focused. 27%.
Sleepwalkers.
Kill the sleepwalkers. 25%. How many gift of lives do we have left? We need a tank.
I got one.
Grip. I've got one.
Okay. Let's use one of those gift of lives. Only one.
Eagle. It's out.
Good. Very good. Heals to Gerp.
We need more help on these puppets. One just came to life.
Handle the puppet.
Killed me.
Calling Tama.
Thank you.
You can stun him. Keep stunning him.
All right, puppet started.
Good.
Hide.
Hide,
Line of sight.
hide.
Line of sight.
Landed. Kill him. Kill him to win. 10%.
LOH Kerp.
Well, I'll say this. I'm not sure I could be more impressed with you than how impressed I am with you tonight.
Gift for life 2 going out.
Well done. Win.
Nice.
Who's drowning? Crashing, right?
Yes. Three times I received tells for cures, and whenever I targeted the person, they had a dot that was not drowning, it was something else.
Same. I had a few of those as well.
Yeah, I have a little bit of a vision problem tonight. Sorry. It's not alcohol related. Just saying.
The
No,
audio
no.
triggers messed me up because it said something different, and then I saw. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, almost every time it was somebody who had darkness and they thought it was drowning. So, honest mistake, just wanted to put it out there.
Is it negative if you do that?
No, it's just you're asking for somebody to cure you that cannot cure you, and you'll die.
Gotcha.
It
Was
looks
the
like
one of them crashing?
it looks like everybody's in the zone. Let's continue to get the reses out, but we should be able to open up the chest since everybody appears to be in the zone.
Hey guys.
That's Morello's castle. That's the whole thing.
That was
That's
it.
the entire event.
Yes.
Congratulations, you win.
Fear and morels are pretty easy.
Here
Both
we
of
come,
those
second.
achievements had the exact same requirement.
All right, Butts needs a res. Got an E going out.
Crashing was one of those me. Gerp.
Yeah, you were good every time.
Okay, cool. Just making sure my hot buttons were good.
We did a
That's
thing.
annoying. My box got
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot more of the dots
Two
than I
new
did.
events today. Go ahead, Kovian. Let's open it.
Really proud of you, everybody.
What did you get us? What is this thing? A dagger. Maybe Kovian should open more.
I got a weapon.
Garbage.
I always
Garbage.
get a weapon.
It's a nice warrior weapon. Oh, I mean, warrior weapons don't exist.
Not a warrior weapon.
Yes, it has warrior on it, therefore it's a warrior weapon.
This is 7 keys, right? Is the other one 7 as well?
6.
The other one
No,
was
the other one was
6.
6. This one is 7.
These raids are not very hard.
That's what she said.
Bids on the ring.
As for the lesser tangible dream fragment, lesser 87, if you've not yet won a spell tonight and would like one of those, please do a random 22,000. Highest wins it.
Is the last tick taken? Sorry.
No, go ahead.
No, I was just asking if the last raid tick was taken.
See, Armag at 100.
Yeah, you're good.
Armag at 100. Going once. Going twice. Like check, please. That's Armag.
Any other rolls for that lesser? That's 22,000. Please
Bids
roll
on
now.
the dagger.
I was bidding on that.
Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Sorry. In that case, DKP for the. I'll pause for just a moment since we're doing the dagger. Lesser will be DKP after that.
See Skyfall. Skyfall at 3. Volk at 4. Skyfall at 5.
Really excellent job tonight, guys.
Volker at 7.
For the median, let's do a random 25,000, highest and lowest. 25,000.
Skyfall at 8. Skyfall at 8, going once. Pummel at 10. Pummel at 10, going once, going twice. Skyfall at 11. Skyfall at 11, going once, going twice. Lag check, please. Grad Skyfall.
Essentially, we are only one zone away from completing this expansion, correct?
Essentially,
that
no.
that
we
was
are
it.
Just keys. All we need is enough keys to get the raid into SS.
Well, I mean, we still have to defeat the raids in SS, correct?
Yeah, we
Well,
just
yeah, there's
That's it.
7 events in SS.
Got it. Thank you.
bids on the shoulders, guys. It's what is that? Wisdom caster?
Mm-hmm. Dami, let's do the lesser next.
Okay.
While we're sitting here, let's also make sure we do rebuffs for people that died during the raid.
Any other rolls? 25,000 for the median. 25,000 median.
What's at 45? I see Finn's as the first 50.
Confirmed.
Finn's at 50, going once, going twice. Was it Kovian at 65? Not 656?
Yeah, it was me screwing up. It's 60 currently. Eagle has number 1.
So I have Eagle as the first 60.
Confirm.
If no other rolls, then congratulations to Thrombosis and Jilcy on the medians.
Finn's at 75.
For the greater, that's 89. Mains, if you're looking for one of these, 32,000, lowest wins it. 32,000, lowest wins it.
Wits at 80, going once, going twice. Lag check, please. Thank you, Tinson. Bids on the lesser. It's a level 87 spell. Who started that one?
Syncope is in for
Syncope
20.
at 20.
Is that a Dremery on the lesser?
No. Not yet.
No. We're bidding the lesser right now.
Syncope at 20, going once.
Confirm Lizard Bare
Going
Feet on the
twice.
greater
Thank you.
so far.
Lag check, please. Grat Syncope.
Grat Syncope, I didn't see that at the start.
I'm not sure how to do that anyway. Do I just send you a tell and say, hey, I'm going to bid on this?
Yeah, that I never know what I'm going to notice because, but yeah, get my attention somehow.
Well, yeah, or you could just say it in Discord too. Hey, I want to bid on this instead of rolling on it. Bids on the BP. That escalated. Quave at 200. Seep at 250. Quave at 275. Seep at 300. Quave at 325. This is how it's done. Quave at 325. Going once. Going twice. Blackjack, please. Grats, Quave.
Grats, Queth.
Thank you.
Pids on the helm.
Been saving for that one, huh?
Yeah, that's why I backed out of the sword the other day.
See. I'm gonna let us settle. Lizard at 60. We did 2 new events today and finished on time.
Very nice.
Lizard at 100.
Can't we go do the well right quick? Got 15 minutes.
We could. We are not going to.
It would take
Come
us
on.
an hour to organize the splits.
No, we just go do one.
I'm
Why
down.
the fuck would we do that?
No, we need the loot. We need
Why
loot.
would you
We
waste
need
all
to
that
do
work?
stuff on Thursday.
We would have the well and
All right, 2 splits.
Lizard at
2.
100. Going once. Going twice. Lag check, please. Grats, Lizard.
Thank you. The keys went to Shadow Killer, Aria, Mistress, Asunder, Volkert, Budsweiser, and Canaris. Congratulations to 6 additional Somnum keyed Raiders. Well done tonight, everybody. 7 additional. It's a number. Deal with it.
It was bare feet on the greater spell.
Thank you.
By the way.
Oh, there was a roll on that?
Yes, 32,000.
Awesome job, everybody. I'm really proud of you.
Get a group TL, please.
Those are really not that bad. Now that we know what to do.
No, they're not bad at all.
We should split these.
No.
No.
I mean, I guess we have splits on Thursday on deck.
One thing I noticed from that, as a mage, I took one of the suits of armor. I lost my pet at that point, so that's probably not a good idea for pet classes to grab those.
I don't know if you other mages noticed, but like once he was in that mode, the ruinous servant wouldn't actually cast at him. It would cast, but no servant would go and attack him.
Yeah, because you have to deal that 1 point of damage to him, and he was immune.
Yeah, you can't get any more. So from 60 to 50, you can't get any more RS pets on him. So cast it right as he hits 60. Same. Yeah. Well, the good news is we got everything accomplished tonight that we wanted to get accomplished. And that also means that we should, if I'm doing my math correctly, be able to do those again on Sunday night for another set of keys.
That'll be helpful. We are going to need to do these a few more times. And again, Somnum does not drop back flags.
Plus side 2 clears is what, 26 keys versus the 20, so we get an extra 6.
That's a good thing.
4 clears and 4 clears will be looking pretty good.
which means we stand a reasonable chance at beating this expansion in era.
Why was UF so much worse? Like this one just feels
Because it sucks donkey balls for one.
Underfoot
and
was heavily
the developers
over.
hated people.
It was overtuned, and we only had 8 weeks. Those are both a factor in that.
Did I
So,
mention donkey balls?
Another thing
balls.
that helped too was the fact that this tier 4 group gear brought us basically into what we would have been in for underfoot at getting to max level. So we were able to get the gear up
Right.
quickly enough too.
SS is pretty gross like that.
If we are careful, well, I mean, if everybody who gets keys over the next 3 weeks of farming this is able to show up, then on Sunday, July 3rd, we would get the last set of keys that would get us up to 52 flagged, which means we would be able to start working on SS at that point, which leaves us 3.5 weeks in SS. Because the next expansion comes out on the 27th of July. Obviously, the 4th of July is a thing. I don't know what our attendance will be like on the 3rd or the 5th, but
It's my birthday.
Pat, the
The-
X-Pack comes out the day before my birthday.
3rd, 4th, or 5th.
The 4th.
Cool.
Also, as a heads up, on the 5th, I go in for another eye procedure, so I don't know what I'll be like that evening.
Just look through your other eye.
Drunk?
The one that doesn't see.
Oh yeah, the 3rd. I might not be here.
Also, as a reminder, tomorrow is when the second phase of Hardcore Heritage goes live. There are some good augs to be had there. Maybe
Remember,
some
tomorrow
value.
there's a patch.
Ah, yeah, that too.
I can't wait for the Soul B Hardcore Heritage.
Looks like we won't get that till next year.
Mm-hmm.
That one's good for that 16 overhaste clicky.
We'll probably be getting better than that by then, Tommy.
Nah, 16 is good for a while.
You talking about the Cloak of Flames?
Ancient Cloak of Flames, yeah.
Yeah.
Right, and then Miss More Ring comes out at the same time.
I remember my guild on live when we got the first one. They just passed it around, and had all the tanks and all the melee click it, so they all had the overhaste.
So you can get the Ancient Cloak of Flames, which drops off trash, but then you can also get the I forget the hell it is, but Nagy himself actually drops a cloak as well. Stats are a little less.
Oh, that Nagy's a raid, right?
Mm-hmm. Drops a really nice log too. He is 3 groupable, or at least he was in error, like 3 groupable.
What's the level requirement, or like what level was that content made for?
100.
Yeah, that's correct.
Hey Liz, if we ever start getting any raids where we can practice moving the mob around while tanking, that'd be something to start getting practicing on.
Truth.
What raid?
Oh my god, a mobile tank? No.
What raid is required for that?
A
You
good
can't.
dozen of them.
Yeah, so the next 2 expansions have a lot of tanks have to kite mobs around.
We're not kiting. We're just hauling them from point A to point B over and over again. Just like today when Shadow said, hey, When you get him, pull him to this wall right here. It's not hard.
That wasn't me. Sorry.
But we caught you on the counter.
Well, whoever. But still, it was pull him to this wall. It's not hard. It's just a little bit. You got to get everybody else not to hit it.
No. So it's literally kiting the entire time. It's not just move it to one spot and stop.
Yeah, it's kiting while people are DPSing.
Yes.
That's a bar's job.
Nope, that's the
Bards
tank job.
can't taunt.
Yeah, tank's gonna have to back
The way
up.
some of
and
them sing, you may as well think they would.
back up slowly.
Are you kidding? Ash can't hold shit for aggro.
He needs to sing more off key.
How come nobody puts food in the guild bank anymore? I'm gonna have to go buy food now. Damn it.
What do you need? 10 AC foods? What?
There's 10 AC foods.
There is.
Yes.
What's the HP on that?